Yeah. It's a thing. It's going.
We on?
No, he just wants to stare at the camera some more.
He thinks he's pretty.
Hello, viewers.
Hello.
Hello, viewers.
We're trying to keep
And
you
welcome to the 4th chapter of Saving Throw, our Space D&D campaign.
That's right, we got a name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for once we've rolled a save against awkward titles.
Yeah,
It
I
took
like
us
it. I like it. It works.
It does.
It took us 3 nights to figure that out.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
just like Jesus. Anyways, I'm Guy on Couch,
Should I
and
come
with
back?
me
Should
today
I not
are...
come back?
True Alchemist.
I'll take a vacation.
Fucking Ryan. Froman8.
Nihilism Raptor.
And so where are we leaving off from yesterday? Last time. Do you guys remember?
It's like it
I
was
pissing
yesterday.
myself in fear. That's what
Except
I
for
remember.
not.
Except for how it
You were
wasn't. Yeah.
shitting yourself in fear.
I said pissing, but okay.
All right.
Whoa,
so you
whoa.
were shitting yourself.
Were
and
you
pissing
like-
yourself?
Were you like pissing yourself or like marking your territory? 'Cause that one's like a spray. Just like,
It's like a mist, really.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Like
Delightful.
It's like a squid's defense system.
Ink.
To do
people
not
were
a squid.
just like, why does it smell like shit all of a sudden? Like misting.
So throw us off the fact that you shit yourself.
Oh
Well,
god.
that is officially canon. How the Severin poop. So,
We was in an elevator.
that's right.
Very
This is the
explosive.
first true statement I've heard about this game. I'm glad someone was paying attention.
It's
I'm
grammatically
here to max hit
incorrect,
points.
but it's true.
I'm healed to max hit points.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have hit points.
Above 3, actually. You have 3 temporary hit points.
Yep, so I'm at good 18.
Yeah.
As long as you don't drop anymore.
What about you, Nihilism Raptor?
Dude, my memory is awful.
Alright.
It has been
enough.
2
Because if you
weeks.
didn't spark every 3 fucking seconds.
What? You know, it's hardly my fault.
I mean, that's true, probably.
I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember anything.
Actually,
what were you guys
hey,
talking about?
hey. By
Alright,
the way,
so,
I left my character sheet
found
here.
two-
Where are they at?
People
oh,
You
there
went
we
to an
go.
armory.
I don't know.
Yeah.
jack
Got
shit about this
weapons.
place.
There we go.
Now we're heading to the commander's ship to fucking
Alright.
go and get that with the 2 other people.
That's pretty close. Alright. Nice. Alright. Well.
Mike's just asking us what it was because he forgot.
Yeah. No, I don't
Text-
watch the other
text
him.
episodes.
Yo,
of this
Ryan.
At all.
Ryan, I totally left my character sheets here. Where are they at? I found my dice.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Now is when we're looking for characters.
I wasn't thinking about it, and then we started.
Bullshit. Well, as Guy on Couch, I'd like to tell you that this is in fact the genuine D&D experience.
Nope, that's Ryan.
Everybody forgets their shit up until the moment that we actually start playing. Sometimes past that. So
Yeah, this all
consider
looks like
this both
garbage.
a warning and
Yeah.
a demonstration of
Yeah.
what it's actually like in the game.
I didn't forget mine.
I didn't forget mine. I even have my backup one.
Well, aren't you special?
My backup one's nice too.
True has been working real hard on his backup character. So I'm going to endeavor to never kill him so he never gets to use it.
Ah, but it'd be so good.
Well, whatever. I know what my bluff and my diplomacy are. That's
The only 2
good
things
enough.
you use.
Yeah, no, that's going to be great when we get into this combat sequence. So,
I know what I do for damage.
how many hit points you got?
Like 8. It
Just say
says
it's
on
right
my
there.
10. There we go.
All right,
Yeah,
there we
there.
go. Somebody kept things in order.
Yeah.
All right, well,
There's a
while
character sheet desk.
fucking Ryan actually does something kind of responsible and looks at
Does this
what
count?
the fuck.
This doesn't
No.
count.
Well, fucking Ryan does something kind of responsible. Never mind. I was
Oh,
gonna give him a compliment, but no, fuck it. We're just gonna start. So
Buns of steel.
now that we've destroyed the microphones, so
You did this.
you guys
You did it.
find yourselves traveling back through the hallway that you guys came down.
Yes.
Passing the many dead bodies that you ransacked. Only this time you guys are moving a little faster than before because A, you're not searching the bodies for anything, and B, you're being led by these two patrolmen, one of which looks a little healthier than the other, probably because that one was, almost out of the fight entirely when this whole thing started.
Yep.
But after a application of a stem pack, that guy was back on his feet and ready to get into action. So, do you guys, as you guys are walking through here, since this is all territory you've already been through, do you guys want to do anything while you guys are going through, or just follow these two guys?
I'm going to, while we're going at a decent pace, I'm going to take a look at each magazine out of each of the rifles that I picked up off the ground,
Okay.
and start counting out the ammunition.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of stuff. So, you start going through the 5 guns that you picked up. And the first and third one are out of ammunition, and when you go to eject the clip, you notice that there's actually damage to the firing pin, some different internals that you can see once you've popped out the magazine, the clip. This is a chain gun.
There weren't any robots, so I'm
The others, however,
monster.
that you picked up that were battered but appear to be in working order, have roughly 2 of them have about 1 burst fire round, so about 3 shots remaining, and then the other one has 3 burst fire rounds remaining.
Maybe it's my car.
I didn't imagine you
So
looked up there,
9
but you took your shit
rounds in it.
Well,
Sure, I just feel like I
but
left
the way
everything
these
here
things
'cause I
are
knew
designed,
I wouldn't
they're
remember
meant
it.
to fire.
So,
At least half true.
so how many of the guns was actually busted?
2 of them.
2 of them, but the other 3 seemed okay still.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't shot them yet, but they look to be in decent enough order.
Okay, so I'm going to toss the 2 that are broken and keep the 3.
Cool.
And then I'll
The
take...
sound of broken pottery and a cat wandering off into the distance as you toss them off screen.
Totally have Potter on the spaceship.
And then I'm going to move...
Accidentally hit a temper end with the gun.
How many rounds does each magazine hold?
It's a good question.
It's a great scene where I was just trying to move and and he's like, how many is
We're going to
officer,
die!
how many of these are in this?
So at first you start to look at the ones that you've been dismantling while walking, which you're already carrying 3 other rifles that you found in the armory.
Yeah.
And so you're just doing this really awkward dance, to get the guns in position. And at first you look at the empty ones and you're like, all right, how many? There's 9. It looks like they could have. And then you realize, oh wait, the ones that you just got out of the armory have fully stocked magazines. So then you kind of shift it back around and get one of the newer guns, and then you take out the magazine and you go, 21 shots. About 7 bursts. So,
Sweet.
wait. Yes, 7.
Ask me did good. It was in the car.
Awesome.
So I'm going to...
Thank you, Nihilism Round.
So I'm going to move the 3 round magazines, take the shots and put it into the one with the 9 rounds to
Okay.
make it 15 for 1 magazine.
That is accurate.
That is how math works.
I love that!
Okay, so you have 2 unloaded guns, 1 gun with 15 rounds, and then 2 guns with the 2 fully stocked magazines. And I don't know if you have any other stuff. If you do, you probably should have written it down. So if you didn't, then you have what I'm telling you.
So
Yes.
the 2 officers are in front, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming we're keeping our basic same formation from before, Gangal in front, You guys in the middle, me in the back, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is that right, Tobes? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
What?
So we're still in formation of like me in the back, you guys in the middle, Gangal, officers up front.
As long as we're spaced
Yeah,
at
we're
a decent.
There's nothing decent
yeah,
for you.
we're not clustered.
There's nothing decent for you. We're within 25 feet.
We're moving through a hallway in a tactical way, I assume.
I'm gonna back up 25 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he
you
walks away
guys are
from her.
moving. You're all like doing these cool little motions. One of you does a combat roll, but you're holding it like this because none of you have guns except for him for some reason. So it's really weird.
I'm just watching this happen. I'm not really holding a gun. But do I notice him doing all of this? Because he's in front of me?
Do you notice him going through the?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's in front of you, then yes.
Cool. So I go, Toby. Just keep moving. Toby, can I have one of the empty guns? Like, I don't want to use a gun, but I can look like I have a gun.
You're not gonna shoot me, are you?
If it's empty, how can I?
Good point.
When he turns back around, I'm going to sleight of hand to drop the gun.
Okay, roll.
The fuck?
And why don't you guys go ahead and roll a listen check because you're dropping the gun.
I am. I'm also in the back, too.
No,
Well,
probably not.
they definitely wouldn't be a spot in that circumstance.
Yeah.
I know I got a 7.
I got an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And this is
guys.
a listen check?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That is an 18.
No, I'm not even.
I got a 9 for my sleight of hand.
Okay, so who got above a 9? Okay, so you hand him the gun, and then you turn around, and you immediately hear the gun clatter to the ground quietly. And the only other person that notices is the guy, the uninjured patrolman who turns around and sees the gun hit the ground, and he's like, "Why are you dropping guns?"
And so I'm like, I don't know how to hold it, and I'm continuing to walk with everybody.
Okay. And
Why did you ask me for one?
I'm sorry, I just want to look like I'm threatening, like you guys.
threatening with a gun.
All right, so I'm gonna bluff that because I'm totally lying.
yeah.
Sense motive is your counter roll.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That is a 5.
12.
Wow, you beat out this guy just barely. Yeah, they go. Or the guy that noticed. The other folks are now aware of this because they called attention to it. But he goes, "Listen, just don't carry a gun. It's going to make you less of a target. And as a technician, you're going to be more useful to us on the ship anyways."
Okay, yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody?
No.
Bueller?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up
Bueller.
that gun that he just dropped.
Okay,
You can't.
you jog back, and then you jog.
Really? Okay. All right, yeah.
You feel slightly winded. By the way, that first guy that noticed their sleight of hand totally wasted a 20 on your check. So, just
I mean, oh no.
following the tradition of random NPCs rolling 20s for no reason.
Heard you do that. Saw you do that. I see it.
Stop
Not even in the same room.
criminal scum.
Saw you do it.
It works because I just go, I'm stupid, and they're like, yep.
Yep, that checks out. He is stupid.
No. Legit.
Oh, look at that stupid face. He doesn't even have one. So as you guys get closer, you hear more and more sounds of like violence and carnage, and the bodies start to seem a little fresher as you guys get closer. Does anyone have the map I handed out last game?
Oops. Right here.
That should be it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Pass that over to me if you will. As you guys are passing through the officers' quarters, you start heading into what appears to be like a galley of sorts. And in this area, you notice that there are the remnants of what appears to be a pretty difficult fight. As you guys walk in, you notice that from the back there are the sounds of like kitchenware falling and different things like that, like a lot of noise coming from what appears to be the kitchen cooking area. There's a bunch of overturned tables and bodies of different patrolmen and what appear to be officers of the GAC. So, what do you guys do?
I have a question.
Yep.
The stun batons,
Yep.
do I see any around?
Go ahead and give me a search check.
Sure.
Can I start looking for some armor that may fit me?
You can certainly try. It's going to be a little tricky. But go ahead and give me a search check.
Yeah, can I go ahead and do a search too, just for anything useful?
Sure.
Yeah.
17.
Everybody, look.
Oh, damn.
Of course.
15.
I'm too worried about what. I'm too worried about what's happening in the kitchen.
I got a mighty 8.
Mighty 8.
I rolled a 9.
Mighty 9.
Is this like the Mighty Ducks franchise if it was like the Fast and the Furious?
Shit, I don't even remember what the Mighty Ducks theme is.
I don't either. It's been forever.
All I remember
Quack,
is something about
quack,
hockey.
Quack, 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 quack.
Well, there was a Disney movie called The Mighty Ducks, and that was
Yeah.
about some kids on a hockey team. And then there was the Mighty Ducks cartoon, which was about sentient humanoid ducks who
Yeah.
played hockey and were also superheroes, and that was crazy as shit, but really cool.
I forgot.
Yeah, I remember that.
What
Do
did
they
you
have
get
toys
for
and
your
stuff?
roll?
I got it.
8.
8, okay. And you got a 15?
Yeah.
17.
Right. Okay. And what were you doing? Anything?
I'm going to point my gun towards the kitchen and prepare for anything that might be popping out.
Okay. As you do that, you notice that the two patrolmen do the same, and they sort of look at each other kind of warily before starting to like approach the kitchen counter.
Assault team.
With one of them kind of hanging back behind a table, while the other one moves forward to inspect.
I'm going to go ahead and shift slowly behind a table or any kind of cover that I can be able to get.
Okay, so as that's happening, you guys start looking around. So you start sort of like shoving over dead bodies and kind of going through. And the first thing you notice is that pretty much none of this armor could fit you. So the real problems are that the strange monsters that have been boarding the ship either have no armor in the case of the odd ones that the odd lizard-like ones,
Yep.
or have really shoddy and really small armor in the case of the little like slimy things that one of the slaves that was with you guys looked like. The Thrak are, for the
protect your
most part,
hands.
not wearing a lot of armor. Their patrolmen are, but they're very like willowy creatures.
Yep.
And you are the opposite. So you just
Big
are-
boned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there might have been a decent chance. The Zeruians tend to hire out as mercenaries. So there might have been a decent chance that, like, maybe on the lower levels where, like, the soldiers are, you might have found some armor that would have fit you. But here, where it's mostly officers, especially since it doesn't seem like there were any Zeruian officers as far as you can tell, you're just SOL.
We don't last.
Well, you know. As for you, so you start looking around for interesting things. And it's not so much a matter of like finding anything in particular. You just find a bunch of stuff. So you find a bunch of these weapons, the crudely made ones that the other creatures had. You find that there are, you know, a few firearms laying around, although the vast majority of them look to be battered to pieces. There are a few, pretty much all of the Thrak dead have the little bracelets that work as the identification cards, although most of them seem to have been keyed in to some extent to their wielder, so they're all registering as like red for dead.
Yeah.
And you're able to find a few other things as you sort of like root around through the bodies. Mostly like little credit chits and things like that,
Okay.
mementos. Nothing particularly substantial. However, over the course of searching for a few minutes, you find where... Oh, I thought I had a D6. You find roughly 19 credits altogether in small change, basically. And then an assortment of mementos and like little baubles here and there.
Okay.
As well as the different like bracelets and things that if you decided to like cut off of these people, you would have like electronics and things if you wanted to like rewire things or whatever, just have spare parts. Finally, on to you. With your very like focused search, you're pretty quickly able to find a bunch of these stun batons. And you notice that each of the patrolmen that were in this room, there seemed to have been 4, were carrying one. And they all seem to be in good shape. It doesn't look like, except for one of them, they even had a chance to use them. Most of them were relying on their firearms. But they're all in working order as best as you can tell.
Is there only one size of these things?
Yeah, they're all the same make.
So for logistic purposes, are they considered just like a regular martial weapon?
They're considered simple weapons in the same way that like a club is. There's nothing particularly like the only thing you don't want to do is touch the sparking end of it.
Right.
So.
And is there anything around here that I would consider a light weapon?
A light weapon?
A light weapon.
In the sense of like for two-weapon wielding?
Oh, no, like a light weapon, like a weapon made of light.
Like a lightsaber?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like two-weapon fighting, yeah.
Oh.
Crunching my character.
Huh. You see 2 maces. And my hands.
2 simple weapons.
Oh, they're light.
Yeah.
To you.
No, they're mace light.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're light.
None of these look to be particularly light. The batons themselves are a little unwieldy just because of like their length. While you're obviously not going to need to use them in 2 hands, they're still a little awkward. Like there's something about the way that these things works make it so they're not really light weapons. But you do notice that the double-bladed sword that he found earlier would actually really easily fall into the category of like if you were someone who used 2 weapons, it would be pretty rudimentary for you to pick it up if you knew how to wield one of these things. It'd be a little awkward because you've never seen anything like this.
Right.
But the basics of how you fight with 2 weapons would configure to that. If you were able to like get over the learning curve of, oh, this is a weird thing I've never used before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, quick assessment, do I know how to turn one of these things off and on, the batons? Because I assume they're all on. Or if there is an off.
One of them is definitely on because it was being used.
Okay.
The other 2 are actually in their like stowed position. So let's make just a percentile roll to see if you would remember seeing this, or if you ever did. Because most of the patrolmen that you've seen that have had them have always had them kind of exposed already.
Can I do like just a general intelligence check?
Sure. I'll roll dice for no reason then.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck it. No big deal.
Just wasting my fucking time.
There goes some 20s. Great.
Yeah, I rolled 100%. No big deal. No,
14.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
You figure it out pretty quickly. You go, oh, little groove for a hand. That's weird. Button. Nice.
Cool. Then if I still have time to do so, I would like to... you said there were 4?
Yeah.
I would like to take 3 of them and make sure that they're off and put them in my sling pack. And then take the one that's...
Just leave some turned on batons in your back.
They're off. I made sure they're off. That was it. Yeah.
That's a lot of noise coming over there.
And then pick one up and just wheel it.
Okay, so as you're stowing the items into your little weird knapsack that you've created, you go to put in the third one when suddenly the patrolman that had been like very carefully sneaking up to the counter peers over, looks around for a moment, and then goes, "Contact!" and starts firing into the kitchen.
Okay.
I immediately open fire.
You just shoot the guy right in the back.
I will. He shoots in the air.
It's just a scene from Predator. Everyone's just firing into the kitchen. There's pots and pans flying everywhere. And
Me, you just
one
like,
of the furnaces just fucking
no.
explodes. No, I'm gonna want to see some initiative rolls from everybody.
Cool.
Oh.
Not 20.
What? The
15.
person with no weapons gets a nat 20.
Yeah, I have a natural weapon. Shut up.
I'm a natural one.
You have a natural.
I spark at people. Great.
Yes.
She goes, "Stop that!"
Stop it! You! Stop it!
Shoots out a little spark.
What's your total initiative? Nat 20 and then...
They're 22.
Cool. Alright. From?
16 total.
15.
Is it a
Sure.
+5?
19.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I rolled a 17.
That's
good.
I was like, yay!
All the unarmed people are gonna go first.
Okay.
She's the only unarmed.
Well, I mean, like,
Oh, this is getting
put
a
stuff in
little...
the back.
I have 3 weapons.
That's true, actually.
Contact!
At least you got at the top.
Whee! Stare! Stare!
Cool. So,
Here's what we're gonna do.
what ends up happening is that you guys see, as shots start going off, suddenly panels and doors start to open as more of these slimy creatures, but these looking a little different in configuration, start coming out of their various hiding spots. So I'm actually going to draw up a little something something here.
Okay.
Would you like me to draw?
No. True.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
No.
Cool.
No art for you.
So
No,
you
it's
guys
fine.
just talk amongst yourselves while I do some art.
No, it's fine. No. See? Just block my camera view.
So how's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No one makes like cool robot minifigures.
Not the
That's okay.
Sure they don't.
And these guys, I think they're too big.
Yeah, probably.
It's a shame.
I mean, like,
Hey, do we have any sponsors?
Warhammer would be your best like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Really?
There you
You think
Hey,
we
Froman, we have any sponsors?
Yes,
Any
we are.
announcements while this is happening?
We are sponsored by Arby's. Not that Arby's. It's a different Arby's. It's got 2 A's in it.
Arby's!
Oh, it's the pirate
Arby's.
restaurant.
Arby's.
It's an Epiphany company. They sell not epiphanies themselves, but like the reaction that you have in a can. It's called Arby's.
Yep, in fact.
So tonight we're sponsored by oh, that's what I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. That's
I was thinking the Arby's as in the pirate place. That just goes Arby's.
well, Ryan, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Epiphany's in a can? Legit.
Pirates?
No.
Man, Spotify today gave me some chiptune pirate metal.
Did it?
Yup.
Wow.
Brought to
Pretty
you by
insane.
Arby's.
Brought to you by
Brought to you by
Arby's,
Arby's.
obviously, yes.
It's not a place. It's a band.
It's a band.
They like R's and B's.
We're
Very R&B.
Arby's.
They're very R&B, but not that kind of R&B.
Different kind of R&B.
Wow, such straight lines.
Well, today Pandora tried to make me sad.
Yeah?
Tried really hard to make me sad.
Why?
Don't
I don't know.
try to watch it
I don't
now.
know.
Oh,
You already
I really don't
made
know,
me
but it
angry.
tried really hard.
Hey, I'm on
Okay.
camera.
It's
Oh,
like,
blocked
here's this
again.
really cool song.
Hey,
it's really
I'm
interesting.
camera. Oh,
Here's this
blocked
song
again.
that's really sad.
oh.
It's like, here's this different song. Now you change stations. Here's a song that's sad.
Gonna put them in the
And
head.
it's like, oh, okay, well, you want to listen to rap? That's really awesome. Here's a song that's sad. That was my
I
experience
want
with
to
Pandora
listen
today.
to like the
Oh,
hardest rap there is.
Here's a song that's sad.
And the arms of
no.
an angel. It's like,
Fly
whoa.
away,
He's like, what?
copyright.
See, I kind of have the opposite problem with like Pandora, where I'll put on like Depeche Mode or like something kind of like synthy, you know, and I'm wanting something like
Depeche
really
Mode.
like, you know, British and soulful, where it's just like fucking, you know, I know, but just kind of like, you know, really mopey,
Okay.
and it always ends up being like the happier songs of The Cure for some reason.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fucking, come on, man, like let me be sad.
That's why you need like fusion
wanna
punk,
be
and then you'll never get what you want, but it's still good anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't listen to music, so.
That's
Except for what I put on, like, all of our videos.
Oh, that's really sad. Here's something that's sad.
Here's some the slab. Brought to you by Arby's.
Arby's.
No, not Arby's. Arby's.
Guy on couch complained about us not being prepared, and then spends 20 minutes drawing a map. Here's something that's sad.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. That's fine.
What the fuck is that?
It's your mom, alright? Shut the fuck up.
Your mouth is really boxy.
If you don't know what a kitchen looks like, Ryan,
I don't. Ryan knows what a kitchen looks. Is that your kitchen? That kind of looks like your kitchen. That totally looks like your kitchen.
It does look
It looks like the kitchen.
First off, my kitchen is not 5, 10, 15.
Okay, yeah, it's not. That's true.
It's his dream.
Very
I'm
similar
looking like-
layout,
like-
maybe.
Like
Possibly.
oven, counter, sink, counter.
I mean, it's
I mean, it's the
pretty
basic.
close.
It's the basic setup of most
It's
kitchens,
pretty
but like,
close.
I'm just saying.
That's not what a gun looks like.
What the fuck do you think is a gun?
That?
oh, you mean
That's
a
a
table?
table.
That's a
That's a
table.
table?
On
You
its
know, an
side.
overturned table.
You remember in the
I can't
description I
tell.
gave where I was like,
Ryan,
hey, here are a bunch of upturned tables.
fucking Ryan. The next time you walk
I
into a
can't.
restaurant, get on a table and look down, and you'll understand. It's perspective.
That's over that.
So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because I already bashed Ryan enough for not drawing out anything anymore.
Here's something that's sad.
Here's something else sad. You know what's even sadder? Hold on.
Hold
There's
on.
Toby. That's just sad.
Here's Toby, the sheet of magicians. Here's something that's sad.
I want to be a magician. But I ended up getting enslaved instead.
I want to be a magician. Ah!
I don't want this life. Why isn't it?
I don't want to be a warrior. I want to do. And then just proceeds to pick up all the guns like, ah, fuck!
This is why we put
Are
Toby in the
these
galley.
the two patrols?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
I went ahead and picked those out for you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Smart.
You're gonna look at this.
Oh my gosh.
See, and you.
This is really
See, us
deep.
three,
This is really deep.
we're not bothering anybody. We're just picking up stuff. But no.
I mean, like, I'm obviously gonna go in and like head this assault. So like,
I mean,
You
obviously.
got this.
Good luck.
You don't need us, right?
I'm gonna hide at the nearest table. And then when it all stops, I'll look and see who's dead.
Yeah.
That was my
I'm coming up with ideas for a secondary
I think
character.
Ryan wanted to be behind the table.
Okay, you're behind this still upright table.
I'm where you put me because I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking for shit.
Wait, where's my character? Oh.
Yeah.
You're back here somewhere. All right, where are you
What are
going?
you
I want to be behind this
Over
table.
here.
I'm with the dad other guy.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Why not? Over there.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Eh. I'm just.
Actually, I know.
You
I'm only
found
gonna
like a
touch it, so
pie
I'm just
that
like,
was underneath
there we
the
go.
dead guy, and
Dude.
you're just like,
Yo.
ooh.
I'm just in like no.
All of these creatures.
We're right fighting.
All of these creatures pop out, and you're just like mid-bite, and you're like, oh.
I wanted pie.
Dicks.
Good to know that even in the future they have pie.
Gangal doesn't share food.
May we all sing with one crust.
All right. Bonus points.
Yeah, that's for you. Yeah.
You got 25 XP.
Yeah, that's useless.
Not this low level.
That's true. That's
I got
fine.
25
Ah.
spirit.
I'm gonna take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
This
there
is
you
a
go.
tap.
All right. So
All right, so
careful.
Nihilism Raptor,
Yep.
your go.
Yep. Oh, my go.
All the
Shit.
jackets coming off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nat
Oh,
20.
Oh shit! Like all the tattoos.
Yeah, it was supposed to be done today, but we
Oh,
had
that's sad.
canceled again.
Here's something to say.
So you're right here.
Yep. No, I know where I am.
So,
Sad story.
Because the patrolman actually rolled high enough to get past this guy's stealth, you guys are considering them all as flat-footed because they
nice.
were going to ambush you, but then they got found out.
Nice.
Oh. Okay.
So they all
well,
went out of their hiding holes.
So is
No, they're not very smart.
Okay.
So
I'll take
the
it.
ones that are in the like unmarked spots that don't have stuff,
Okay.
they're all coming from behind the counters. The guy with the 2 axes there, and then the guy in the back that's crouched, they are in cabins. They're pretty
Okay.
small, so they can fit.
we assure you, it looks cool.
It's super cool, guys.
It is.
Super
Once
cool.
I get enough time for another camera, and want to set it up.
And we figure out where to put it on the screen.
Yep.
But you could donate.
All right.
there it is.
You could
All
donate.
right.
You could
That's the thing.
donate to us.
Let's
Give
just
us a
do-
brand new
Donations
Oh,
are a
I'm-
thing.
You guys are
Trying to-
facing a
Link is in
pretty
the description down
significant
below.
force here, so.
I am not designed for this type of interaction.
Use the
Um,
Eye of Agamotto to
yeah.
stop time. just
I'm
hang
just
out
gonna
for a
walk
bit.
away now. Thank you.
That's a good idea.
Just so they're just like, this is not where I want to eat my pie. And just like walk out.
All right.
See you guys.
Yeah, I don't really want to die, so I'm definitely
like-
not going
I
to
like
try to
where your
actually
head's
like
at.
attack anything because I have to touch it.
Do you have like spells or anything?
Yeah. Oh no, I have
Touch
spells.
attacks
That's
are
what I'm
good.
looking at right now.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna touch
Just
it.
trying to find something that affects a group
Okay.
instead of
What do you
just
do?
one.
Get ready,
I'm
guys.
gonna touch
Shit.
Spellcasters. 3.5. It's gonna
Yeah.
get crazy.
At level 1.
I mean, to be fair, like for that one encounter, they're fucking beasts.
That's true. That's what wizards are.
Yeah.
That's what spellcasters are. They're glass cannons.
I think my
You
favorite-
choose a fight, you win that fight.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
duh.
Okay. I got it. No, I got it. I'm gonna cast Bane, and I'm just using my tell them all how they're going to lose horribly. So they have to make a will save.
Oh,
How many targets for Bane?
All enemies within 50 feet.
oh shit.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Who's an enemy?
They, well, I mean, they
To
all
you.
get a will save.
That was way different than 5th edition. Wow, that's good.
Oh yeah,
Wow, that's good.
3.5.
that's real good. So what's
We
your
got
what's your
real
save?
good
I have to write it
skills.
down. Shit. So it's 10 plus your 15, so 16.
And at second level, she casts Blight.
Second level?
Not kidding.
Oh.
Um,
Sort of
That's
Okay.
insane.
really beginner question.
Yeah. How
Is
saves
it
work?
equal to or
If they make it, they make the save.
okay? So if they roll at what
Yeah,
the
then they make the
is.
save.
Okay, cool. Well, one of them made it.
Yeah.
2. Wow. Jesus, guy. Oof.
Always equal one eye.
Oh, that person had worse luck. Really worse luck.
Alright, and it'll,
You
I'll
slipped
tell you if you're
into
done.
the spell range.
There's a lot of these guys. Give me just a second.
Yeah, no rush.
Nope.
50-foot range?
Nope.
Mhm.
Fuck, that's good.
One more of those. Nope.
Jesus, that's good.
I wanna know what love is.
want you to show me with your bang.
With my what?
Alright, this one might actually
With your
make it. Let's
bang.
find out.
With my bang?
Oh, that's
Yes, with your brain.
I thought you said
So-
ping.
Batman.
Gonna disappear here for a second.
Why are you running away,
Here,
Batman?
I can move. I can do this.
Well, I'm more
Let me
pointing
feel
out.
your thighs,
Here,
Batman.
Put this in the sink there. So
Oh, wow.
this guy and this guy look completely unaffected. This guy in the back, inside of a cabinet with kind of a witchy looking like vibe to him. He's got like a bunch of weird like little tribal runes and things.
Alright.
Looks entirely unaffected. Everyone else starts kind of freaking the fuck out a little bit.
Okay, cool. So for the next minute, they all take a -1 penalty to saves versus fear,
And attack rolls.
and attack
Yep.
rolls.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Oh,
10
sweet.
rounds.
All right.
Sweet.
Nice.
Done.
All right.
Do you want to do a movement action or?
Because
Because right now you're just kind of.
I'm gonna step behind this table here.
Okay.
You want to get up and touch
Are you
face?
gonna like crouch or are you just gonna?
I'm gonna crouch down and
Cool.
just see if anyone gets within my range. I'll try and touch them. But
You get under the table.
I
and
did
you
my
notice
part.
that there's a dead body there, and you're like,
Huh.
that's actually
there-
extra cover.
is there anything useful immediately obvious? My turn is
It's
over.
one of the ones that you saw.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of forgot about it until you started getting shot at.
Fair
All
enough.
right, True. You're up.
Yay! All right.
Beat him.
I got my two-bladed sword.
Yep.
Gonna walk on up. Bip, bip,
Are
bip.
you gonna hop up on the counter? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm totally.
Okay. Just give me a athletics or like basic dexterity, whichever one you got.
Jump,
Or,
jump
Not
check.
20.
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Serious?
So
Never mind.
you run and then do like an immediate like flip, and I'm gonna say that you get a charge bonus to this.
Yes. I
Um,
don't know what that does.
You're about to find
you get
out.
If
extra
I'm
stuff.
not mistaken, it's +2 to damage. I might be mixing it up with 4th edition, which I think is like
I think that's
-2 to attack rolls, but then +2 to damage.
no.
or
I think
something.
that's both.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure because
Okay.
I know
Plus
no
two
I
to
know
hit,
charge
plus-
lowers your AC.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So you're just gonna get a +2 to damage.
Someone
Okay.
someone needs a phone. With
So
Let's do this. I don't have it. I don't have a phone.
that's an at one.
Oh wow! What are you attacking with?
The internet.
The two-bladed sword.
Ooh boy.
20 and 1.
20 and 1. Right on it.
God.
You did like a backflip to get up on the counter, and then you stab yourself with your weapon.
Sounds about right.
He does like a flourish, like, yeah! It was for show, stab.
Cute. Poke you in the eye. No.
He says out loud, fake out!
Okay. So nat 1 on the first attack, and then you're making your second attack.
Not much better. Well, that is a whopping 10. So this one's going to go away for a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing that really kills you here. So you're using an exotic weapon that you're unfamiliar with.
Yep.
So that's an automatic -4.
All the
Now
penalties.
you're getting a +2 from your charge, actually.
Oh, so I had a 12.
Yeah.
So it would be -2.
Exactly. But you're attacking with 2 weapons. Now, do you have the 2-weapon fighting feat at all?
Nope.
You don't have anything
I'm
like
so
that?
excited.
You're not going to eventually give me that weapon.
Don't worry. I think this is about to be thrown right now.
Okay.
Screw this.
Don't hit one of us with it.
Just to throw it in at 20s just in the back of the wall.
You nat 20, you hit a window, we all get sucked out.
That's the end of the campaign. TPK.
Yeah, there was no way in hell you were going to make a hit with that thing without 2 weapons.
Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and just toss that by me. Like screw it.
Sure, as a minor action, you can
Yeah, I'm just like
drop it.
fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. So you do this crazy flip, and then you land, and you go, ah! And then the creature is just like standing in front of you with this strange firearm in its hands, just like staring at you. And then you just kind of go, Fuck it. And then instead take out the maces
Yeah,
you
no.
were holding with your two top hands anyways.
Yeah, so I just go ahead and just like toss that right behind me real quick. He's like, nope.
It's just
And then just bring the other ones, and I was like, now we're here. Tink, tink.
Okay.
So you're still using two weapons. Okay, great. That's fucking happening, I guess. Moving on.
I mean, you can,
My turn.
without two weapon fighting, you're still only attacking once, so you'll have a regular attack.
Yeah.
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
that
did
guy all the way on the far left there is going to go. And he is one of the ones that has the weird
Bane.
firearms.
And Bane.
And Bane. He got himself a
Yeah,
Bane.
all the orc dudes have
Guns?
Bane.
and guns, yes. Yeah. The Tau guys, we're using 40k figures, sorry. The Tau guys are all like the ones that you fought before who just have like these maces and javelins and things. The ones that are orcs have firearms, except for the 2-axe guy. That's like, he's got all sorts
Ruining
of
guy.
tribal shit going on.
He's the one that actually has the 2-weapon skill.
Yeah, no, he's got 2 weapons, and both of them are the hands of his god.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so this guy is going to take aim at you
Cool.
and open fire. So does a 15 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay,
Fuck.
cool. So you take 3 points of damage. So basically, when you rush at his buddy, he just kind of snapshots at you, and you notice that the guns that they're using, while they're like solid munitions, like the other ones that you guys have seen around here, they seem to be a lot lower quality. The rounds, as far as you can tell from when you get hit, feel a lot like getting shot by one of the pistols. But instead of being one of these like burst fire things, it's kind of like a shoddily constructed like single fire mechanism. Possibly even bolt action when you look at it, because you know your planet's pretty primitive, but it has some decently effective firearms.
Yeah. Not a problem.
So you take a shot into your shoulder, one of them, and
Cool.
yeah, you keep on going.
One of your several shoulders.
Yeah.
Pick one.
I didn't need that one.
The guy with the 2 guns on the right, the Tau. No, keep going. There you go. He's going next.
Fuck you.
So he's going after that patrol man.
Patrol
And,
man!
Patrol man.
Oh, he's gonna get obliterated.
Man, where's the rookie when you need him?
Oh man, that rookie is. You know what? I'm gonna say he got out of here actually.
You get out while the game was good.
Yeah.
He's going to get his promotion.
I miss that rookie.
He's not the gambling type that'll keep going until he loses.
All we want to do is start a cabbage cart business.
All he wants to do is
Got pulled
Oh,
into this
here.
war.
I'll give that to
shake it up.
Then he
Uh,
I'll just give that to Mike for you.
yeah.
So that way we know what's a headshot and what's not.
Oh.
Headshot! You take double.
Wow. Really, guy?
You missed?
That's terrible. Yeah. He goes to the Thrak guy totally missed him the first time around, and so he goes to take advantage of that and swing across the counter to hit him. Could you actually move him up onto the counter? And he kind of lunges across it, and he's like on his stomach to try and hit him, and then the Thrak guy just like kind of sidesteps and it just whiffs entirely. And so he kind of scrambles to his feet and he's like,
Yep, that's a noise.
that's the
Hey,
noise that
there's a
makes.
free weapon.
His friend right next to him tries to do a more effective version of what he just did and fails. So go ahead and move him up one. And he does the same thing, but he looks real dumb. You even see like a little banana peel go flying up behind him as he clearly slips. All right, now back to a PC. Froman.
Oh, okay. So Quignev, So there are no other tables in here, just these ones?
The one that's in front
Yeah,
of you.
there's the 4. There are technically other tables, but they're mostly in pieces.
Okay. And refresh me on, so combat you can do, you have a movement action,
Yep.
a movement.
Movement, standard, a swift action, which is like a free action, but you can only do it once, and that's only for certain things.
Okay.
And then free actions, like, doing a 500-page diatribe or something.
Well, so I pull out my quill. Yeah, so I would like to...
The rest of the episode is just you writing a treatise. Like,
Dear mother.
Can I... can I back up to the table that is... no. I would like... I'll explain and then you'll get it. I would like to back directly up to the table that's side right there. And can I maneuver it like 90 degrees to make it a cover?
you want to just flip it over?
Well, it's not. It's already flipped, right?
Oh, so that one.
Yeah, I basically I don't want to flip a table because I know that's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of strength. I would like to take that table and turn it so it's cover.
Yeah,
I guess it
that would
depends.
be just like a standard action to do that, but you would end up with effectively a tower shield in front of you.
Okay. Could I do that and then hide?
Yeah, you would just be behind it.
Cool. Then I would like to roll a hide.
Hmm.
Like hide as in yeah. So I'm trying to maneuver this as like I know it would take like a standard action to flip a table, but to just like back up and turn the table with me so it's parallel to.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah. Is that possible?
Doing it is possible. The hide thing is the only thing that's tricky because there's not really like a big distraction or anything.
Mhm. I mean, just like hiding behind something.
Yeah, like you can get behind it, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But hiding would imply that like they're no longer aware of your presence.
Yeah.
So it would just be real tricky to do. I'll let you roll it, but it's gonna be at a -5 because it's like active combat.
Cool.
Some
Okay.
of these guys have already started going.
Yeah. Okay. Legit.
This is where you get the nat 20.
Let's hope you didn't just jinx that.
I really hope it's a nat 1.
Oh, you and your Eunice. So to -5, that is 7, which is super unfortunate. Well, yeah.
Actually,
So yeah, I rolled a 7.
that none of these guys have a spot skill, so they just have a flat 6.
Cool. Can we draw the table or just put a line
Do you
to
wanna?
Yeah.
signify that that table's covering? And then as a as I back up, I go Anne, get down.
Oh.
And then I back up.
Okay, so as you start to do that, you notice that Anne has already like crouched underneath the table that you were right in front of a second ago.
That's good. Okay. So I was on the ground and putting stuff in the sling pack, and I just like
Yeah, because Anne reacted before everybody else. So
yeah. And then I look up and I'm like, Anne, get the
Yeah.
This is not what I'm. Yeah, this is not the thing I'm programmed to function.
So I leave that baton I was trying to get, and I just slip back.
Well, you have the 4th one. Like all 3 of them are in the slit.
Oh, good.
You
Okay.
manage that. That's So
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's where I am.
cool.
Turn.
Next up,
Excuse me.
fucking Ryan.
Finally! Okay.
And that is just a string of NPCs. So get ready.
Oh, God. Alright.
Suppressive fire!
And I'm going to shoot this guy in the back.
He's on the same.
Cool. So he's actually got partial cover.
Does he?
So that's going to give you a 20% chance
Pick one
to
of these
hit
guys.
the.
Pick the guys that are not hiding.
Well, everyone's kind of in cover from back there is the problem because they're all behind counters. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that guy's maybe one of the lead. Yeah, except for those 2, but they're in melee. So if you roll really shitty, you're gonna hit that guy. So
All right.
Go ahead and roll, buddy.
Woo! That will be a unnatural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
It's because it tinked off of Yoda's face.
So, do you remember how much damage I said those rifles are?
2d6.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that up.
It's just a straight 2d6, right?
Yep.
4 damage.
Okay. So you let out a burst, and you see as they all impact into the sink that the creature is hiding inside of, and none of them seem to break through the metal of it. It just forms a series of dents that doesn't hit the creature, unfortunately. But if that sink hadn't been there, man, you really would have hit it. Or if you had been able to get more shots in, like, you might have pierced through, but the spread was just too wide. Okay. Don't you have spells or something?
I do.
Why? Whatever, man.
He's a shitty magician. If you were a good magician, you'd
right
use your
next
spells.
to you decides that he's going to try and aim for the... There you go. Perfect. Other one. Because he sees you taking aim, so he decides to try to spread the fire around. So, let's see how he does.
Please do well.
Nope. He misses. And then he ducks behind cover. Next up.
Duck and cover.
Well,
It's been nice knowing everyone.
True. The dude on your right is going to try to hit you in the face.
Cool.
My face!
Is that a called shot?
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
There's also a hit location die around the table.
Here's a hit location die if you ever wanted
there
that.
actually,
You want to be creative.
while I've got you guys here, there's an idea. So I have this app that basically has...
Like, we all just randomly showed up, and you're just like, oh, wait, why you guys are all in the same place that we didn't plan?
Oh, well, I have you here.
So,
Yeah,
you're
the app?
getting 5 heading at you.
Okay.
As he just wails you in the ribs with this
Yeah.
face.
Glad you got fully healed up.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, because seriously, it's going to be a repeat of the last time.
No.
So I've got a app that has like a bunch of little listings of different critical effects that can happen when you like land a crit, and that I would say like confirm it. And I was thinking it would be fun to use one of those to kind of spice things up and make combat like a little more exciting. You know?
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
I actually have a deck that's a crit hit.
For a 3.5 or?
Isn't that a Pathfinder thing?
Yeah, but it works.
I mean,
for
either
each
way,
other.
it's narrative.
It would work
Basically
for
the same.
3.5,
Cool, yeah.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, basically the same.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we could use that.
Well,
Cool.
I think once you guys get out of here, let's give it a shot.
Once we start winning.
Well, good luck.
All I do is win
So
every
the
day.
guy in the sink
All I do
kind of peeks over at you, Ryan.
No!
And since you're actually behind
Toby!
cover, he's also got a hard time hitting you. But he's shooting through a table, not... Oh, wow, that's a high number. Let's see if he hits
So
the
I was
table.
thinking for my backup character, I was thinking T-Rex with a high intelligence. Now
Yeah.
I'm thinking T-Rex monk.
Ooh, I think cop with an axe
Oh,
could be your
yeah.
T-Rex monk partner.
Oh,
Oh my
dude.
God,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just recreate some axe cup up in here.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I'm just a paladin with an axe,
so
and I just tell
he
people to do
takes
We
things.
the
gotta figure out how to
and
replace my arms with machine
feel
guns.
a stinging sensation
You do that.
in
We'll
your
make it
side
happen.
Okay.
as you notice that there's suddenly a hole through the table that you've been hiding behind. But you only take 1 point of damage.
Just get 2
as the
miniguns,
table
and
absorbs most
you
of
have
the
to hold them
impact.
forever.
Just tape them on.
Yeah.
Machine gun hands.
Yeah, you keep just making that noise.
Just like Toby, your lung is not collapsed.
Meanwhile, bam, bam, bam. And she's hearing, oh, I've been shot. And I just look at her, scratch.
That's a good job.
Tell my mama I loved her.
Not a problem.
Uh,
I keep swinging.
so
that's what
the-
happens when you play
the-
with guns, Toby.
Thrak up front
Yeah.
Drops his gun, because these guys are now up in his face, pulls out his baton and goes to jab it, and it extends as he does so.
Oh, shit.
He just doesn't connect, unfortunately, and it crackles off of the counter. Yeah, that is...
Do I see this?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do?
You see everything. No.
Okay.
But you know this because of your intelligence check.
All right, cool, okay.
You know
so I don't see it anyway because I'm hiding. I'm not...
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, he is not the man that the other
I'm doing
patrolman
awesome.
was. All right.
You're fine.
Out of the 15 I had, with the +3, I'm at an even 10.
Okay. You'll be happy to hear
I
that
love
this
hearing
other
things.
guy totally misses you.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, totally misses you.
He whiffs and you go, thank you.
Thank you.
Fucking
Finally, someone knows how to fight me now. Just keep missing me.
What's with these guys hitting me during this fight?
Oh,
It's weird.
It's like we're in a fight.
Oh shit.
And here I die.
Please don't die.
Oh shit, that's confirmed.
Oh, dear.
Boy. And,
Somebody just die.
Maybe. I don't know. These things don't do a lot of damage. But they got a real good crit.
Oh dear.
Okay.
He's rolling strong. He's rolling strong.
So
He's rolling deep.
fucking Ryan.
Yes.
You see the guy that your Thrak friend was shooting at duck behind the counter, and then he suddenly pops up, and you notice that he seems a little more experienced than the others. Maybe it's just your fear kicking in, but he aims and cracks a shot, and you hear the table kind of splinter, and you down in fear for a second, and you realize that you haven't been shot, and you turn to your right, and the Thrak guy next to you is just laying in a puddle, and he's just like squirming, like trying to stop the bleeding in his stomach. He's still alive, but he's in real bad shape. And
This is my reaction, not a character reaction.
I
so that was a confirmed crit, nat 20,
no.
and then confirmation, and then the maximum damage on this gun, which is not a lot, but still is enough to put this guy into the negatives. And probably put most of you guys into the negatives.
I would
actually.
imagine so.
So that was incredibly lucky, and they're not done yet.
Oh, good.
So we go to the last character.
But wait, there's more.
Let me tell you something, Sam.
This is sad.
Who
That's my thing for the episode.
was
That's all I
this
got.
person considered to be the most dangerous?
Well, who is it?
Not the
And I'll
person
point it
I
out.
can't see.
No, that's true. You're hiding. In fact, what did you roll? What was your...
7.
That was your hide?
With that -5, yeah. You said they had a passive 6.
You got this.
I want you to know that they have no bonuses to spot, so this guy does not see you at all.
Okay.
So
I don't know that.
So, which guy is it?
you don't. So double axis guy, aka the
Good.
little creature
A
that
buddy.
has all sorts of the tribal bits. He pulls out this little. It seems to be a carving at first, and you're the only one that can really see it that well because you're right up close.
Real close.
And when you look at it, it starts to kind of hurt your head a little bit. You can't. It seems like every time you look at it, it kind of blurs a little bit. It's not your eyesight because you can see everything around it just fine. It's just the carving itself. Something about it is fucking with your eyes. And you notice this creature lock eyes with you, and it starts to say something, and it's chittering language. And you feel yourself having to make a will save.
Oh no.
14.
Wow, you we're lucky.
Saving throw!
Saving throw!
So you feel yourself
You're
like start
assholes.
to nod off for a second, and then your adrenaline kicks in, and you get right back into it, and you realize that he almost lulled you to sleep.
Oh, have you raged yet?
Nope.
I can't rage. Once a day,
Oh,
and
boy.
I already did it.
That's true, you did.
All right.
To stay alive.
We are back at the top of the round.
Yeah. All
And
right.
here we go.
I'm still not my forte.
So
let's
far,
see.
I don't think anyone has successfully
Play some
hit
Zelda.
these things.
I did.
So this is a lot. I'm getting a lot of
4
flashbacks
damage.
from episode
You
2.
hit the sink.
Me
I thought
too.
I hit the
Maybe I'll find more fun stuff.
Let's
No.
see.
And I'm the only one. Me and one other person are the only ones fighting.
Who of those can I actually?
Well, it's you and two other people, because Toby's not dead yet.
You might as well beat that to me.
All right.
Wow.
The fuck?
Meat shield, Toby!
So,
I'm down, guys. I'm really down.
You took
All
one
right.
damage.
I'm gonna cause fear on the only one I can reach from behind the table,
Okay.
which is this
Fear
dude.
Okay. Cool. So what's that save look like?
It's also 16. 16
Okay. And
is
that's
saves
a fear
against.
effect.
Yep,
so
that is a fear effect.
That's a -2.
-1.
Oh, -1
Yeah.
to fear effect?
Yeah.
I thought it was more for some reason. Alright.
I don't think so.
Is that how long does that last?
And there it goes.
10 rounds.
Well, I guess we're not playing anymore. My die just disappeared.
Bye-bye.
10 rounds?
Well, maybe
Oh,
not
I
play
mean-
with
I mean-
clear
I mean,
dice.
Yeah, 10 rounds. Okay.
Yeah, that's not... It didn't literally disappear.
There,
It
there,
just fell there.
there it is.
Oh, whatever. I'll play that
Okay,
later.
it's only
It's
my
just
fun.
like the invisible plane.
So you've got Bane going for most of them, and then Fear on the Shaman dude?
No, the dude right there.
Ah, sweet.
Yep.
Million dice.
Good
None
thing
of
the
them
viewers
are
can see it all.
There we go. Okay.
Oh. Jesus.
Wow, he fails. Okay.
All
Cool.
right.
So what does cause fear do?
He is frightened.
Nailed it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He is frightened.
By his fear.
Yeah, for 1d4 rounds.
Oh,
All right, go
D4
ahead and roll
rounds.
me a d4.
Or 2 rounds.
Cool.
What does that Fear do?
Do what?
What does Frighten do?
So frightened makes you take
So
a
many
-2
negatives.
penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Jesus.
They can do all sorts of things, except
They
the
must
thing
flee
they
if possible.
must do is
Yes.
flee.
Ah, nice.
So,
Coolacious.
cool.
Just kind of like lean
You
out
got-
and
you
look at
got
him all
it.
creepy and spark.
You've got a
That's
good combo
it.
going.
There's not much.
All right,
Just like there's a sudden darkness in this robot.
here we go. True.
Yay!
Please kill one of these things.
I would love to. I'm gonna smack the one that's right here
Okay.
in the
So,
face.
Are you
with the mace.
swinging one mace?
Yeah, just one mace.
Okay.
I just have it for a backup in case I break this one over the guy's face,
It's fair.
Cool.
or I throw it.
So you get your base attack bonus
Just throw things.
and your strength.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
That is well enough to hit. And is that a crit for a mace, or maces are just on the 20?
20. That is 4 damage.
Okay.
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 Which one were you hitting? The
Okey-dokey.
left? All right. They are still standing, but looking pretty shaken as you do what his friend did to you and hit him right in the ribs, which, for being such a small creature, it hurts a lot more.
Good. Good.
Less ribs hurts more.
Less ribs hurts more?
Yeah.
Ribs are good.
4 total with your strength and everything?
Yeah, I rolled a 2
Jeez.
plus a 2.
Sorry, buddy. That's rough.
Womp womp.
All right. Mr. Hiding in the cabinet back there goes to shoot. Who was he shooting last time? So he's gonna
The
shoot
guy
at
from
you
him?
actually, because he's been seeing you doing all sorts of weird effects.
Okay.
So is a 13 gonna hit?
Probably. I mean,
Oh, actually, 12 because he gets
Negative
the
12.
1, yeah.
equal tie goes to the defender. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your AC.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, because I have 12
If he
AC.
makes your AC, he hits you.
So if he equals your AC, or ties go to the defender or to the.
The tie goes to whoever's rolling.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like when
that's
you
a
make
hit.
when you make the DC of something, if you make the DC, you make it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you're behind cover, so let me make sure he.
Yeah. Couvert.
Oh yeah, he gets it. Okay. So he takes a shot, and you feel it thud into your torso. You've got 4 damage.
Ow.
Yep.
That's not cool.
We're gonna die. We're gonna
This is going a lot more poorly. I did not expect that guy to die of a crit.
You sent out 10 people. You didn't expect them to kill us.
Hey, he sent out 8 dudes to 4 level 1 characters.
Well, technically, 4 level 1 and like 2 3rd level or something.
Which one of them is dead?
This is amazing.
He got blown apart in
Listen,
one roll.
It's not going great.
It's called saving throw.
Yeah.
So make it.
I gotta save this.
It's not going
Have a
great.
saving throw for wisdom. I need to have you do a saving throw to get your balls back. Cause damn.
I failed.
Toby, how do you feel about this fight, Toby? Let me tell you something sad. Bullet wounds hurt.
It hurts. There's blood.
He's just crying, making himself a bit retarded.
He's like, there's blood everywhere. Not even his.
So, the 2 guys on the right continue to be entirely inept, but this time they try to like do some tactics, and so they both swing at the same time.
Ooh.
And the Thrak just kind of like ducks a little bit, and the clubs bounce off of each other and do nothing. So we're back to you.
Cool.
So you pull a grenade out of your back.
Please.
Well, what you don't know is that I'm a coward.
I thought you said what I don't know.
Right. So I will try to. I'm going to try and improve my hide to hide better, to continue to hide.
Just going to merge with that table.
He could technically.
I mean,
Yeah.
they all seem pretty fucking focused. So
Yeah, no, most of these people have not seen you yet.
So do I still have a negative to hide? To better.
I will say, since you managed to hide earlier, you will have your regular.
All right, cool. It's a 14.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you stay quiet. You stay behind the table.
Yep.
You sip some tea.
Pull that quill.
All right, Ryan, you're up.
Suck my dick.
Trying to get the tea right now, though.
I'm gonna look
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
at where
that's
we
versatile.
came in. Is the door still open?
Yes.
Look at the crowd of people that are still shooting at us.
You think
Poor
to
guy.
yourself, if I go back, I'm
did I
definitely
follow
going
these
to die
people?
on this ship. If I go forward, there's a chance that
What
I
if I
can
hear you say
make
that?
it to a ship.
No, I don't hear you say that.
So which way is forward? Like through? It ain't through the kitchen. It's like the
No,
other
no.
side of the room. Okay.
I just shout out, we all make mistakes. Shit. Oh.
You also realize that if you run out from behind cover, there's an even better chance that you will get shot.
But
They
there's
don't make
no
a
more
monkey rex. They
table.
might make one of those weird tentacle floaty creatures. But it's
And then
like
you remember you're
really
playing a
just
sorcerer for the
in
love
your
of God.
face,
Use your spells.
like gangster aggressive kind of like. What motherfucker?
So Mufasa is just like
What are you
coming
talking
out like.
about?
Yeah,
They're
no.
backup characters.
Your father is
Tentacle
just
floaty
like
creature.
Oh, I didn't.
fucking
one of the.
Like his
Toby,
campaign?
Yeah.
Stop being
Oh,
such a
the,
piece of shit.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
I
It's
know
like that
you
language.
failed
Oh,
at the
shit.
academy, but
Oh,
come
yeah.
on.
Thing is, I'm probably
You don't
I don't know what class that would be, but
I know that you've
Bard,
been
insult
cooking
bard.
shitty food for the
Hell yeah,
last
hell
few
yeah.
months.
I'm trying to.
You
only
It's
uses
not my
hideous
fault.
laughter.
Son of a bitch.
Like the revenge version of the paladin. You're just an asshole.
Try to always play really helpful characters, so if this one dies, I'm gonna just be a Yep.
I think that's what we all
Like,
are.
what's your song? I hate your face.
I think we're already there.
It's in meter. I don't have to rhyme.
I think we're already there on the dick character levels.
I mean,
No,
I haven't,
you're right,
I haven't
you're
really
right.
been mean to anybody.
You murdered a man in cold blood.
If I
Yeah,
make,
but
if
I
I
didn't
make it,
insult him.
Sit there and go.
I thanked him nicely for his help.
And then
With a gun.
murdered him in cold blood.
Just because his blood is cold doesn't mean that I know what that is.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what I did.
make a T-Rex who's a
Please tell me
pacifist.
you have spells.
That wouldn't go
I'm
well, though. They
going-
rage, like, automatically
Hi.
sometimes. I
After listening to the words of my ghostly father,
think.
No, out.
I go around the table and I shoot a flare.
Oh.
Isn't that a 0th level spell?
Yes.
Why?
I shoot
Why?
flare.
Why are you
In front of this
listen,
guy.
If you're gonna shoot, just shoot the gun. If you're gonna shoot a flare, I thought you had like spells, like
I do have
like a
spells.
grease or like a
No.
sleep.
He told me to do it.
No, this is the man that built chairs.
Let me have this, Alan. I'm not doing anything else.
Nope. I'm going with the words of my
I'm
dead
gonna hide for the next
Father.
6 turns when I
Seriously,
die.
who
flare?
gives
That's
no.
what you got.
Yes. I'm going to shoot flare in front of this guy,
I have 9.
which
Alright, man.
Well, you
I
got
he
more
needs
than
to
me.
save
I intend to keep it.
fortitude.
So fortitude save.
Yes, or else he will be dazzled for 1 round.
You might have actually.
I have more than you currently
dazzled him.
because you got hit.
Somehow.
Just real dumb things are happening right now.
Welcome to the Real Dum Dome.
Are you happy now, Father?
No.
Are you happy now?
A lot of backstory coming out.
Where's Magic Missile?
I just wanted to be a simple magician. That's all I ever wanted to be in life.
Good enough. Okay. So you so flare, does that ignite things by chance?
I actually have it up on the
Cause
phone right now.
maybe.
I think it's just a light effect, isn't it?
This cantrip creates a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst directly in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude save. Sightless creatures, as well as creatures already dazzled, are not affected by flare. So it's a burst of light.
Okay, so not actually.
Yeah, it's just
It's
like
not
casting like light.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's great. So that happens. The strange creature takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls, search checks, and spot checks.
You're welcome.
So that's your. She did that to everyone in the room the first turn, and your choice is to do it to one person.
Hey man, let him be who he is. All right. Let him be
Oh god.
a cat on the floor that's kind of bleeding.
You know.
You got a hangnail.
He's true to Toby right now, which is.
Hey, man.
Razzle dazzle!
Oh.
Get to
All right. Wow. So close. So far away.
He pulls up fire.
The guy that's bleeding out on the
Actually,
floor
that's a really
next to you
great build I looked
continues
at.
bleeding out on the floor.
It's gonna be the vision too.
Sorry! Toby has no idea how to
It's
fix
like
you.
a pyromaniac sorcerer who like hurts himself to do more damage. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's
Back to the people that are trying to murder True.
Yay.
Does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
useful.
Okay, you take 4 damage.
Okay, cool.
I think
Moving on.
die.
Yeah,
All right.
it's going exactly the way.
So this guy has been blinded, baned, and now he's going to attempt to shoot something. And wow. So he, utterly blind, tries to fire at you. And let's actually see just how. Okay, cool. Well, I feel a lot better about that now. So yeah, he shoots his friend in the back because he can't see what the fuck he's doing.
Nice.
So that's a bitch. And because I felt like it, I rolled to confirm, and he failed that too. So yeah, he shoots his friend in the back.
Nice.
Critically.
You're welcome.
That does nothing for me. I'm fighting all the people on the other side.
So the guy on the left there that's fighting the Thrak guy gets shot in the back and freaks the fuck out a little bit. Starts like going a little, who shot me? How did they shoot me in the back? They're all in front of me. Is what they would be saying if you understood. So, trying to take advantage of this. Holy shit. Let's see if that is not a confirmation. But it is a very high roll.
Oh, fuck.
Cool. So, going for the kill on this one, the dude, the Thrak that's still standing, pulls back and slams his baton into the skull of the strange little creature, and it immediately crumbles down, unconscious and very probably dead, as it starts sparking and getting all nauseous.
We're winning.
Yeah.
One for one. One for one.
Are we?
We're doing something.
Great odds.
It's a fair trade.
Well,
Alright.
well, I don't know if that's legit, but
So, how you doing, True?
I'm doing good. Doing great.
How's it
Doing good.
Gangal's fine. All that blood, it's part of his natural stat.
So if
It's
I
the
said
blood packets
that you
he
got
had
hit
sitting
for
on-
6
Yeah.
damage,
Your best.
what would happen?
I'm disabled.
Okay, you get hit for 6 damage.
Cool.
Okay, so
Good
this
times.
really starts to look like a police brutality video after a minute because they just keep hitting you and you just are very ineffectually not able to really resist, unfortunately, and eventually you're just beaten down into this countertop and are just unconscious. So yeah, this is going really poorly for you.
I like it.
Pretty white.
Guy on couch, are you saying that all police officers are tiny little annoying things with clubs that say "meh, meh, meh, meh"? Because I feel like
I'm not saying.
I feel like that's a really true statement right now.
I'm not saying that. So,
I said it.
yeah. Oof.
You'll be fine.
That's rough, buddy.
Remember the patches? We showed you how to brown. Nope. Okay. You're right. I have those. I'm sorry.
Been hit a few
Alright.
times.
So,
Oh, boy.
the guy in the middle there, next to Double Axe guys,
Yep.
he is going to try to run for the door on the left. So go
Um,
ahead and move him.
So can he run? Can he run towards?
Is he gonna have to?
And in any way with fear?
He can run away as best as possible.
But isn't that towards and? Isn't fear like running away? You have to not go towards the character in
So
any way?
the only thing that is specific to fear is that they have to try to escape.
Oh, okay.
So in this case, escaping.
Does he want to try to jump over the thing?
And he's gonna go through the
Okay,
little.
that's what I thought.
You know, have him go to the right actually, because I think that there's a lot of shit in that direction, anyways. So
How many can you move?
Go...
Where you going, motherfucker?
Oh,
Six,
oh,
6 spaces.
yeah. All right.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Does he get it? Does the officer get an attack of opportunity against him? Or is that,
Did he walk right by him?
He did, yeah. If he goes those 6 spaces, yeah.
Yeah, he totally gets the attack of opportunity on him.
Nice.
And hits him for 3 damage.
Good.
So he just kind of gives him a little, fuck you.
Toby's doing great.
Toby is
I
awesome.
can see right from where I am. He's doing a great job. In my
So-
imagination.
Yeah.
Like, you guys think your guys are dicks. Just wait till my next
I
turn.
don't think I'm.
As he gets to that point, he's going to turn around and
I
try
totally-
to
yeah, I
shoot
know what I'm
at
doing.
the Thrak. And hopefully not hit his friend.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, he totally misses everybody, actually.
Mm.
So, cool. Moving on. What is our little crazy casting friend gonna do now?
What, Toby? He's gonna bleed some more.
You gonna bleed?
Um,
I think it's not you. It's not you, Allie.
No, no.
Honey.
No, it's other casting friend that tried to put me asleep.
Oh.
Well, I should
That
still
guy.
start looking so I can figure this out.
No, it's cool.
okay. So, the guy in the back cabinet is just gonna start like shouting things, but not actually take an action. It seems like he's just giving directions, pointing at people.
Cool.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga,
Alright.
chaka, ooga, ooga.
Andy,
Can't stop this feeling. That's 6 seconds.
Yeah, so I don't really have anything to do, so
in a dramatic feat of strength, push the table at both of those things that are hanging out on top of.
yeah.
You could flip the table for cover.
Or you could not flip the table.
You could run.
I would prefer flipping.
So I'm not in an awful spot right now,
You could have
but I
an
definitely
assistant.
can't hit anything from here.
True.
Yeah.
Damn, now it's stuck in my head.
You're welcome. It's coming up, man. It's coming up. We gotta see it.
Alright, I'm a 5-foot step over here to this side of the table
Okay.
and cause fear on this dude.
So that is what's the
16.
Wow. That is lucky. He totally fails that.
Yeah!
Just barely. If it wasn't for your bane
Good.
effect.
You roll your
Good.
D4 for rounds.
Oh, right. Spike it. 4!
Sweet.
Cool. All right. You are disabled. You want to go ahead and roll me a d10, see if you get up, or actually, you can take movement
Yeah,
actions.
Blowing all my spells in this fight.
That's what you do.
If you try to do an attack, though,
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
you're familiar with how.
No,
this works.
I'm very familiar.
He's well versed in the. All right, won't do it.
I'm well versed in the fuck you, and then hit him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're willing to hit him?
Nat 20.
Oh my
Really?
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Do I roll this twice?
Actually, roll your d20 one more
Oh,
time
yeah.
to confirm.
4. So
Okay, yeah. You're
It's
just
not-
gonna do regular damage. Sorry, buddy.
that is 6.
Okay.
Still.
Which one are you attacking?
The one I was attacking before.
Ouch.
So, you lash out, and this has become sort of your thing, is these, underdog attacks that you've somehow gotten really good at. And so you swing out, and your heart falls at first because the first creature is actually bent over a little bit as you swing, and so it passes right overhead. And then you realize that the second one is just sort of like looking for the next target, and you crash right into their skull and send it flying off to the side, and it crumples down.
So I killed this guy.
Yes.
He did.
And there I go.
Cool.
And now I'm at -1.
Yeah.
Drop
so,
your,
next round.
Tilt your.
It's the final countdown. Get back up. It's the fight. It's the fight. It's the fight.
Can someone stop that skip?
It's getting real annoying now.
Okay.
Joe, can you do something about that audio?
Dude on the left is going to run out the door on the left. And he's going to have his as he does.
Nice.
Yep. So he's gone.
Okay.
Hey, I love being in this position.
Hey. Coward McGee.
It's pronounced Quignev. Dude, I stick with my high check. I'm solid. Hanging out.
Cool. Because I entirely forgot. Other goblin. They're just like little goblin dudes. You guys don't know the actual species there.
So, which one is it?
The first one all the way on the right. There you go.
Pew pew.
That might actually be enough to hit.
No, not the other guy.
Yeah, the other
guy. It's not enough. Okay. Yeah, he misses again. These guys are real.
Officers are great, yeah.
More like these two on the right are just really bad. I don't know. They're rolling crap, man. All right. Officer spends most of his time on the ground dying. What do you got? Not enough. Okay. Officer still dying. Okay.
What do you do?
Dude in the sink is going to try to take out Toby.
What?
Does a 20 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not natural, just... Yeah. Oh,
Just-
you know what? You're still behind cover, though. So let's see. Maybe it hits the table first.
Huh?
Oh, no, that hits you. Yeah, that's 100. That hits you.
Oh.
Well, the good news is you only take 2 more damage. These things really are like pea shooters.
Pew. Ah. Pew. Ah. I'm sitting there like, oh, good.
I mean,
So you just hear him screaming. There's silence coming from this area.
Maybe if I just don't attack, they won't shoot me anymore.
It seems to be a good tactic. I mean, if you look at Quignev, just
Yeah. No. It's managed to not lose any
you don't hit
health,
them, they don't hit you.
Stay alive.
yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
It involves a lot of decoys, but still, it's a solid tactic.
So the last standing Thrak, the last Mohican, hits the
Yep.
creature
Thingy, yeah.
goblin thing
Yep.
on the right with his baton. And the goblin kind of stumbles for a second, but then gets back into shape.
Oh.
So it seems like the nauseating effects of the stick did not quite work on this one this time.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty strong little dude.
Doing good. Doing work.
Okay.
Toby.
You're slowly but surely thinning these guys out.
Yeah. They are slowly but surely.
Seeing you
Allie's dying.
seeing you take out his friend, the weird little creature that has managed to survive, raises up their mace and
With my -1.
seriously does not hit you. It's like whack-a-mole over here.
I mean, no, I'm at -1, so I'm unconscious.
Yep.
He misses.
Okay.
Is it not an auto hit?
Yeah, I think it's an auto hit.
If he were to take like a full round action, but if you're hitting like something on the ground, you still.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Cool.
surprisingly easy to miss something that's on the ground. You'd be surprised.
If I learned anything from Pokemon,
That's-
makes
no,
perfect
no,
sense.
that's-
It's right there. Just fucking hit it.
it's asleep. How do you miss? But yeah, the
Oh, you
little
almost had it.
creature goes to play whack-a-mole with his mace and just hits the ground, and you kind of like, okay. For his second round, he's gonna run out the door.
Who?
Sorry. Dude, that's right next to the door on the right.
That dude is no longer feared.
Leave him actually. Not in the. Leave him in the hall area. There you go.
So when is my turn again? Because I saw that guy take. Because I was about to attack him.
Question.
We thought you were taking care of the order.
You may have been skipped by accident.
Damn you!
So did you want to go after that
Unavoidable.
guy?
I was.
Okay.
Were you?
Put this guy back in.
No,
What you
fine.
got? Go ahead. Fucking Ryan.
What were you
What were you
gonna
gonna
do?
No, I want to know what Toby's gonna do.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
What are you
gonna
doing?
shoot that bastard.
Okay, go for it. Good luck, buddy.
Yay! Does a 23 hit him?
Seriously?
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking A. Alright, yeah, that hits. Give me a 2d6.
Die, motherfucker.
I was gonna laugh if he somehow still didn't kill him with that.
10.
Oh wow.
Die, motherfucker! Do-do-do!
Okay, first of all, you've been crying the entire time. Don't be going badass now.
Toby is every teenager who got like a sword and then accidentally cut himself while swinging it. He's like, I'm so bad at
You see the dying Thrak on the floor. Someone who probably ate some of your food and maybe didn't even give you that much shit about it. And you look at this weird, slimy, kind of small Swedish creature, and you just go, ah! And you ventilate this dude, and he immediately just drops in a bloody heap. So, good job, buddy. You managed to kill the person that was going to come back next round.
You know why we're surviving right now? Bane.
Yeah.
Really? Are we?
Well, we as a collective. It's more of a percentage sort of thing. 75 ain't bad.
He's gonna be the biggest dick when he comes back.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a small gnome.
My next
Fuck you
character is
guys.
gonna be the biggest dick.
My lungs are filling with blood.
No, they're not. You're talking.
Okay, so, recognizing the presence of another wielder of the divine arts, as it were, or arcane arts, and it's divine for you, right? Bane and all that stuff.
It's arcane.
Is it arcane?
It's
Bane
actually
is-
It's magic.
pretty sure most of it is.
It's like across the field of.
Okay. Seeing some spells being thrown around one way or the other. This dude
Mages.
steps up to the counter. There you go. Up one. There you go. And then thrusts out their hands, and they start to glow a bright red as
Shit.
flames erupt outward. So I'm gonna need you to make me a reflex saving throw.
Saving
And I'm
throw.
gonna give
Saving
you a
throw.
+2
Saving throw.
because
Saving
you're behind
throw.
on the table.
We're a fraternity. We're a fraternity.
Fortitude?
Reflex.
Reflex. Alright. It's a 16 plus it's 18.
Okay. That is enough. So, the table catches flame immediately. And you are able to use that to shield yourself from most of it. But some of the fire still licks at your carapace, and you take 2 points of flame damage.
Okay.
Your middle carapace.
Your exterior, your hide.
Your metallic skeleton.
But now it's your turn to take action.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with this guy.
I mean, give me a minute. I'll be up.
It's 15 feet away.
Let's hope.
It's risen again.
Give me a minute.
You got 9 more rounds to get back to that 0, buddy. Good luck.
0. Whack! 0. Whack!
Alright.
Pretty much.
Let's see.
That's how my character does fights for me.
It's his tactic. He looks like he's dying, and then he just doesn't.
It gets back up. All part of the plan.
All part of the plan.
No, it's fun.
Intestines are hanging out. All part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
I would really like to not die.
Somebody give me the
Yes,
pipe.
please don't. Please don't die.
Great.
Yeah, no.
You're my only
My
friend.
first suggestion would be.
My next character will be your friend too, Kai.
My
It's
first
okay.
suggestion would be to move away from the table
Yeah,
that's
that's-
on fire.
Yeah. I was trying to see that.
Unless you want to do some cool magic tricks like Toby.
20. Yeah, let's just go back over here.
Cool.
And I'm done.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Actually, free action. I'm gonna touch myself and heal for 1 point.
As a free action?
Touch cast.
Eternal touch, which is we're calling shocking touch because yeah.
Chuck it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. You get that one.
You
back.
give a
Yep.
ground to one of your sparks. It connects. Feels a little bit better.
Cool.
Yeah. 3 hit
All right,
points.
All right, I just want to make it clear. So the last time I rolled it, I made sure it was always on the 1. But now I'm going to roll my actual percentile dice, since I actually found it this time.
Cool.
Is it on the 100, or is it on the 10? I just need to know.
100. Because the 10 is a 1.
You're fine, right?
No.
Oh.
Otherwise, you'd hear me go, and I'm back up, and I hit him, and I'm back down.
Okay.
I'm going to get my ab exercises in.
Yeah, there you go.
Up and down.
Your 4 sets of abs.
I'll tell you who's getting their missing exercises then. The dude on the right, because he is not hit
Really?
one time.
Wow.
All right, you're up, Coward McGee. What you doing?
It's pronounced Quignev. And I will
In the tongue of my people, Coward.
in the tongue of my people.
I would like to play for you the song of my people. I'm not hearing anything. That's how it's going.
Yeah. I am gonna stay exactly where I am.
Cool.
I'm going to stop bringing up your character.
Toby, you're
That's
up.
fine.
It's so much blood.
Well, can I prepare an action?
Yeah.
I would like to. So the stun baton that I'm holding,
Yeah.
I would like to. The moment I see an enemy, I want to shock it. But that's
Okay.
prepared action and still hiding.
So the moment an enemy goes past the table.
The moment I see an enemy within range.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure. Just know that if they're directly behind the table, you won't see them because.
No, that's why I said yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What you doing, Toby?
I see that guy right over there.
Yep.
I cast chair.
Take a seat.
Dude, barbarian cast fist.
Nice.
You gotta learn your spells, bro.
Is that correct? Okay, so 19 to hit.
That's a hit. 2d6.
Oh shit.
That's
That's
cocked.
what happens when you give a small child a rifle.
9 damage.
Okay. So,
Da, da, da,
you see the strange, leader of these creatures start to wave their hands in a very intricate fashion, and, magical energies start to, emanate from them, and there's, a purple glow that makes your head hurt, and as they're about to do this, suddenly you just hear, "Durr," and then he just falls.
Oh no.
Toby saved you.
No, he didn't.
As I think to myself, no, he didn't. I can't wait to tell Gangal about this.
Toby saved you. No, he didn't.
I'm pretty. I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure he's fine.
That can't go straight.
I can see everything Toby's doing.
This guy is doing a really bad impression of you where he keeps failing to make his death save, so.
Wow.
I think you mean Jeb.
I've
No, he's doing a great impression of Jeb. So far.
Reincarnation
Spot
of dead
on.
Jeb Brazier.
Poor guy. Alright. So, blinded, baned,
Blinded by the
having a
light.
rough time, seeing you shoot his boss in the face. It's gonna miss. Real bad.
Thank you.
Somehow this little like hits a cup somewhere.
Ping, ping, ping. It's Gangal in the ass.
No.
Because this is a
One
Benny
more
Hill
damage.
skit at this point.
Oh shit, we're back to this guy.
I'm gonna lean up and be like, I found a cup. Whoa, what happened?
Everything gets silent. Woo, guys, let me tell you.
The remaining patrolman just keeps this weird duel going between him and the other little dude.
The only real fight that's happening.
And finally, we go back to this one who just saw their leader get killed, and they're going to move 6 feet. Or
Which guy?
Actually, they're going to try to charge, and let's see if they make it.
This guy?
Yep. And let's see if they make it past your body and the table. No, straight line to Toby.
Straight line.
Oh wow, that's an 18 for acrobatics. So yeah,
Oh fuck.
they scamper over like they're doing some what the hell is it called? Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Nope.
Pole vaulting.
So Toby. So this is a charge. So they get a +2. And then a -1 from the bait. So what I'm trying to ask is, does a 10 hit your AC?
No. Does it bring up Toby?
Just barely, buddy. All right.
All right.
They swing with the mace and just thud against the table. And somehow this table holds up. You're back up, strange caster bot.
Yup. All right. Well, this guy's close enough to hit now.
Oh, yeah.
All
You
right.
just take 1 5-foot step and you got it.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do, since I'm right there. Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step and just kind of like spark at him.
Okay. So what does that mean? And like, are you doing?
It's a touch attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Electric touch attack.
Yep.
I love the flavor. I just don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yep.
So.
That's all good. And that's a 15.
Okay. That hits
Oh.
on a touch.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's 1d8.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
4.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, now I want to make a bard.
Toby, you see this
You're all about this
thing
character.
raise its mace menacingly, which, as short as it is, the mace
Party
overhead
bards.
actually just reaches like your head height. And then as it goes to bring it down, suddenly it just starts jolting and shaking as electricity starts coursing through its body, and like blood vessels start popping and smoke drifting out of its body before it collapses in a heap on the ground. You have murdered the shit out of that.
You're welcome.
Good.
We're all
Gangal
bards.
assist.
Each with a different genre of music.
Can't go.
Like metal, rock, classic.
Discordant group of bards.
Yeah.
Party of
Wake up.
bards and like one non-bard,
Wake
and
up.
we just buff and debuff so much with that one other person.
I don't want to
who
be your
just
friend with.
Fine, cakewalk.
Yeah, one like sword and board fighter.
I like this plan.
I love it. I love it. We just get like a magic carpet and just sit on it.
All right,
From the
more
battle.
shit that makes no difference to anybody over here because this has been the same reoccurring. I swear this guy cannot hit anything. You're gonna keep preparing your action, I take it?
Yeah.
Toby, you're up.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Now thank the nice robot.
He's like,
You're quite useful in that
a
fight.
surprising kill count for like using a 0th level spell and just shooting
I mean, just like
with the guns that nobody else has asked to use, by the way, except for the one person who threw it away.
it's just so weird that guns are really dangerous. Isn't that strange?
They're awesome.
Hey man, I'm A-okay with you not having a gun.
Mhm.
Because the last time you had one, you just started murdering NPCs. So, you know.
He gets handed a gun, kills the entire team.
Define murder.
I feel like we don't have to define it. We've got it on video.
It doesn't really translate into my language, so it's kind of like a cultural thing.
So I'm gonna shoot at this guy for 14.
Okay, so here is the breaks. That
Them's the breaks,
person
kids.
is in melee
With your friend.
with your friend. So I'm gonna
And when I say friend, it's a loosely based friend.
On your side-ish.
So I'm going to need you to roll a d10. And I'm going to need you to roll above a 5.
Roll above 5. Tobes. Come on, Tobers.
And in case you're wondering, this is why the other guy did not shoot those 2 goblins that were fighting him at close range. Because there's a good chance if you're firing an automatic weapon.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it is.
0-0.
I'm the
So
biggest guy we can
your
see,
roll
so
was
that's awesome.
14, was it?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a 2d6.
7 damage.
Okay.
Do, do, do.
You take aim. And you realize,
Look into the abyss of
as
dice.
you're aiming, you're about to
Into the
shoot
abyss
that
of dice.
guy in the back.
I'm
And
maybe
then
possibly planning for a
He
next character.
drops just slightly,
Really?
and you
Yes.
I
unload,
did
and
notice.
the recoil
I can't-
carries your
I
bullets
can't help it. I started
into
thinking
the
about
weird
it, and now I
creature's
can't stop.
face, and it stumbles back unconscious, well, very dead, actually. Shot it in the face. So,
Yay!
and then there was one. And the poor Jeb lookalike. Yep, still dying.
Still dying.
That's what we do.
We need a healer. Where's the healer?
Okay.
We've been over this. We don't need a healer.
Hey, man. You heard what the robot said.
You don't need a healer.
Thinking you to be probably the most
We don't need a
dangerous
healer.
one at the time because you've been murdering a surprising number of people with
Shoot me.
that is a 19.
Fuck.
Oh, that hurts. Probably.
Oh, you're still behind cover. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that hits. You got 3 hitting at you.
Oh God.
Wow, it's been 1, 2, 3. I'll get that 4. Maybe 5.
It's never going to be above a 5 unless it's, I mean, even on a crit, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Alright, anyways.
I'm just surprised you're still standing. You've been getting hit a lot, buddy. Alright. Picking up his own gun that he dropped earlier, the fire patrolman is going to try to shoot and miss. Horribly just... Okay. We're back at the top of the round. For the love of God, kill this last guy. You're up.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can do whatever. If you have the heal skill, though, might I suggest saving your teammate? If you don't,
If she didn't watch me to go down on.
huh?
If she didn't watch me to go down.
You.
I fell behind the
Right in
counter.
front-
I mean, and
Remember, I jumped over the counter.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
were
no, and I also,
a giant- You're a
don't
giant
heal.
creature that was fighting things, and then you disappeared under a bunch of maces. I mean, it's not like you got put into a hat to be drawn out by a magician. Clearly you were beaten nearly. No, that would
Bleeding
not.
magician.
Listen, that would not make him a shitty magician.
Shut
That
up!
would make him an amazing magician.
It would.
Because Gangal is gigantic, like very big for, a person. And a hat, generally speaking, is very small. So
If you just fake cry this entire fight and it was just and then I pull Gangal out of my wound.
just kick up.
That's what this channel ultimately is.
Mine.
Alright. Nihilism Raptor, what are you doing?
Toby.
I'm really far away from that dude, and I don't really have any ranged attacks, so I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Cool. You stay behind cover.
I've been really useful. You guys can handle this.
I got a 10, but you wanted 2 zeros, so no.
Yeah, if you're rolling a percentile. Oh,
Double
No.
nat 20. I gotta
Still
use
down.
this one
Okay.
next.
from it.
Double nat 20.
Same.
Right off the bat.
Cool.
Are we still in combat? Same.
Toby. I feel like you could have just been
Oh,
throwing
God.
batons at this point and just like
Just have like a 22 in
It
combat.
hurts.
you just picking up
Everything
like
else.
plates on the ground.
Be pretty fucking awesome.
What are these?
You'd be the most
things
breakable bard
smashing
ever,
against
but
the
like
wall?
with golden pipes.
I'm gonna try to shoot that guy. He's the
Go
last
for it, buddy.
guy.
This
God.
Rambo moment for Toby.
That guy
Toby
dark.
has been nailing it.
15 to hit him.
If you make it past his cover, that's enough.
Alright.
So
Do you roll that or do I?
I can if you want. Yeah, sure.
I don't understand how cover works.
Go ahead and roll your 2d6.
Oogity boogity. Oogity boogity.
Okay. So as you go to open fire, the creature ducks entirely behind this industrial dish like washing station, and you unload with. How many times have you shot that thing?
Several.
Several.
Which gun is
I
it?
still got half a clip.
Is this one of the newer ones, or?
Yeah, it's the newer
Okay,
one.
I thought you were using the one that had the 7.
No, I'm
Okay.
using the one with the full mag.
Oh, then he's fine because
Yeah,
he's
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
2, 3.
no, it's 7
4.
total. So
Wouldn't that be?
I have 9 shots left in the magazine right now. I've been keeping count.
Oh, he's marking it. That's smart.
Yeah, because it takes 3
yeah,
shots.
you've got 3
per-
left.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you unload a burst into this this sink. And this time your shots make it through. And you see just like a purplish red ichor just like flow out of the holes in the sink. And there it is.
Toby's gonna.
So we're
Plop
out of
on his
combat, but
ass.
We're gonna keep going with initiative here for a second for the folks that are down and bleeding. So
I plop on my ass and just weep.
guys, we're safe. Patrolman number 1 is gonna run back and try to help his buddy. He does not have roll and does not roll enough. Come on, buddy. You can make it.
Just put your organs back
You're
there.
gonna make it, kid. You'll be
All right.
fine.
And what you doing? Everyone's dead.
We got the shrimp business, remember? We can't forget about that.
Oh my god.
Not so clear.
Lieutenant Dan.
Alright. Well, I mean, if everything's dead, I'm just gonna start looking for. Well, I'll make sure everybody's not dead first, I guess.
Okay, who are you going to? Oh, sure. Can you move the patrolman back just so because we're still on initiative until either people are up or dead. So where are you going?
Well, there's 2 people over there, so that guy's covered. So I'll go check on
Cool.
our big monkey friend.
Yeah.
We're not still in combat.
We are still in combat.
Yeah.
Are still in combat? What?
We're in the initiative.
We're in the initiative rounds, but not. So we'll say because you're not fighting, you can just move up there.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nah.
when you're running around in a fight, it's mostly because
You're dodging shit?
yeah, you're trying not to get killed.
Right.
Until
one of those slimy
creatures
comes out from the corner.
A untrained heal check.
I mean, I can try.
So that's going to be just a wisdom.
Yep.
You missed some nat 20s earlier, didn't you?
Is it like an 18? So like an 8. Yeah, it's 18, so like an 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not enough.
No, I didn't think so.
You try to staunch the blood and find that there's
It's
a
just
lot.
also not what
there's-
I'm programmed for.
There's a lot of blood. All right.
Very specific programming, only
What you
useful
got?
in really diplomatic situations.
Talk him out of dying.
Yeah, roll diplomacy.
Find the Grim
Everything is
Reaper.
quiet except
I
for
rolled
the
9.
panicky,
Just like
yells
23.
of the one patrolman that is trying to keep his buddy alive.
Right. Yeah, that guy's not feared anymore.
No, but there's some other shit that he got into while. Just you walk out into that hallway and it's just like Dark Souls. There's just a giant dragon that just punches you right in the face.
Fuck you, Dark
The
Soul.
first boss fight in Dark Souls. You come to a cathedral, you fall in, there's a boss, you die.
Yep.
Froman, you're up. Everything's dead except for your friends, and that might be soon.
So I only hear screaming now.
Well, mostly like those two guys, Gangal and the other guy, are unconscious at this point.
Right.
So the only one that is like yelling is the patrolman. He's not really screaming.
Right, so it's gotten a lot quieter as far as I know.
yeah.
And Toby, come on now.
So I will I'll come out and I'll
Toby just is like sitting back going, the horror, the horror.
There's so many holes in me.
so I will get up and I look around and I see and probably at least one monkey's shoulders popping up and then this guy
You see
crying.
And pick up a giant monkey hand and then drop it.
And just like, that doesn't seem good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run past that door. As I run past that door, I'd like to look out and see what I see.
Okay.
Can I do a spot? See what I see?
Go for it.
Someone is pointing a gun right into your face.
That'd be cool. Good luck on hitting me. 11.
Okay. You see yet another corridor. This one is a straight shot to another set of doors a little bit away. Those doors are open, and you can see kind of in the background, like the vastness of space. And then like what looks like a ship or two. And then in front of that, a giant melee of just like a bunch of these little dudes fighting some dudes in like crazy heavy armor with big old like hammers, and then the captain of the ship is also there, like somewhere in the fray. You can just kind of see him like behind some giant lizard thing that is like pawing at him, and he hits something that screams really loud. And you see one of these little creatures like just kind of fly in from outside of the hallway and then bounce off the wall and then fall down like clearly broken into.
Okay, so I keep running.
You run into the hallway?
No, I'm running past and just looking out like, oh my god. So I want to get however I can to Gangal. And I want to go ahead and pull out all the medical stuff that I stored.
Yeah.
And then see if I can do a heal check. Does that stuff give me any
that's
sort of
never
bonus?
mind, that's all
or
you
anything?
Do you have any more of the stem?
Nope.
Okay. So with that equipment, you're gonna get. I mean, you basically have like gauze and bandages.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that'll give you like a +5.
Okay.
Because that's effectively like masterwork tools.
Right. Okay. Cool. That's
Oh shit! Nice.
Okay. So you are up to 1 actually. You're no longer safe. So yeah, you pull out bandages, and with And's help, you start like covering up these bloody wounds and things. And within a pretty short order, you notice that everything's patched up, but Gangal is still unconscious. So you kind of look at your hand, and then look at Gangal, and then take one of his hands and hit him in the face with it. And he wakes up.
We're never talking to this.
about what?
It's part of my plan.
Get up.
Yeah, part of my plan.
And then yeah, that's what I do.
And I leave the two-handed sword.
Toby, what are you doing?
I look over to the guy that's just bleeding out, dying.
It's going real bad for him.
I'm sorry.
You should do the merciful thing, put him out of his misery.
No. I'm gonna try to
You mean
help
like you
him.
should? I'm not doing that. I don't hurt people.
Oh!
What are you doing?
I was going to do a heal check.
Yeah, add
Okay.
your wisdom if you don't have heal.
Hell yeah.
16.
That is just barely enough. So you go and you start applying something that you kind of remember vaguely learning in basic training a long time ago before you flunked out of the academy. And you start putting pressure on where the stomach wound is, and at the same time having the other guy start tearing off pieces of cloth to try and secure everything. And pretty soon you see the guy's eyes start to flutter open, and he looks to be he seems like he might make it. He's still disabled, but he is conscious.
I like how we look more engaged. We're more engaged, but it looks like we're less engaged.
All right.
Because you're not looking at the camera?
You guys are successfully out of combat.
Yeah.
So, what do you do now? You've got a bunch of dead bodies.
So
everywhere.
do I have any of the med stuff left, or did I use it all on him?
I'm gonna say that with the gauze and stuff, you use most of it. You still have a couple things.
You did use it on the other guy too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Stim pack, I did.
Yeah, stim pack, that's what
So
I meant.
I will run over.
Yeah, you still have the applicator, but that's it.
Right. So I'd still have a couple some gauze and some.
Yeah.
So I run over to him and I look at the other guard that's helping out. And I go, let's redress some of those wounds. And
Okay. Yeah, you help out. Go ahead and make a heal check. Make it at a +7 because he's helping you out.
Awesome. All right.
And with this roll I made earlier, he
Jesus.
actually succeeded at healing earlier.
That's pretty awesome. 28.
Cool. You are able to get this guy into good enough shape where he can get up on his own.
Hell yeah.
So everybody is up and going. This walking wounded is carrying his gun and kind of shaky, but looks to be in good enough
So
shape.
did the guy that got wrecked? Is that the guy that I stim packed before? Okay.
He's really unlucky.
I just wondered.
So if he had been at full health, he would have just been disabled.
So as he gets up,
yeah.
I if at any point he looks directly at me, I go, "You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. I'll bluff that."
As I shoot him.
Not diplomacy,
No.
you're just going to bluff.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh.
This guy rolled really high too, but that's real good.
Cool.
Yeah, he believes you, and he says,
So it's a full
"We're
26.
almost there. They've got a bunch of ships there. As long as one of them's in working order, we can get out."
As long as one of them works.
That guy didn't get hit once, I don't think. So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
all the dudes fighting him were inept.
just fucking, it's like a bad kung fu movie where all the stuntmen are just missing by a mile.
He's a soldier who realizes that basic training totally helped. He's just like, oh!
If you immobilize the creature's hand, it cannot hit you with its mace.
Oh!
So,
Dude,
Disable him,
D&D,
stim pack.
disable the sorcerer's hand, can't cast him back bonus.
yeah.
It's messed up.
So he looks at you guys and he says, "All right, the hangar's just at the other way of that hall." And then he looks, because from where he's standing, he can actually see down the hall,
Okay.
and he sees all the fighting and carnage. And he goes, "If we get over there, we can help them turn the tide, get on a ship, and get out of here."
With what? 4 extra people?
Yeah.
No, we're fighting.
Is Toby like laying down or is Toby up?
I don't know.
I'm
Toby
laying
was
against
on
the
his
table.
knees helping, so
Do you
He's-
flop back over?
Yeah, I'll fall back over against the table.
I go, Toby.
I said
Toby.
stars. Yeah.
I take my outstretched hand as to like help him up, and I lean a little bit more forward and slap him a little bit. Toby.
you take 1 damage. You're now unconscious.
Toby, come on. I grab his paw and I help him up.
I'm ready to go.
Cool.
Gango.
Okay, you guys start advancing down the hallway.
I feel like our
towards
minds
all
just
the
synced.
Does anybody
So,
want a gun?
As you guys get
This
into the
thing.
hangar proper, this is a little smaller, as befitting a private hangar. However, there are roughly 4 ships, relatively large, but still not like really big, just large for, clearly not fighter craft. You see, in front of the most ornate one is where the biggest fight is ongoing. To the left of that are 2 of them. One of them is in flames. The other one is covered in these little creatures that are just trying to dismantle it while other people are shooting them off of the thing. The one on the far right is untouched. And the bay is open because if you're in the military, like, these ships are there for use very quickly. Like,
Right.
So the 2 patrolmen immediately run forward a little bit and then drop down and start adding their fire to the brawl that's happening a little ways ahead of you.
So they're a little ways into the left. Is where the brawl is. Okay.
So they've gone ahead of us and they're at the brawl and they're dropped down there and with us I'm gonna go Gangal, and then look at these 2 and go.
No, I'm already.
Okay, you're
Because I look at you. It's like we just kind of like.
Okay.
It's like okay, go.
so Gangal's making his way towards the one that's untouched, and I look at And let's go.
Okay, you guys start very casually moseying your way toward the remaining
Doing the whole.
I will do I don't know what I can do stealth wise, but
Don't bother.
Okay.
There's a giant fight. There's so much screaming and gunfire. You see a hand tumble in the air.
By the way, did you get that giant or that 2-bladed sword? Because I just left it.
No.
In there. Okay.
I didn't.
I just left it in there.
Good.
I even said it. I was like, I'm just leaving that there.
I totally forgot about it. Yeah, no, we would just slowly make our way. I don't know what Toby's doing. It's up to Toby what Toby is doing.
I'm gonna follow behind
But
you.
I'm assuming
You
And
guys
is
have the
coming
right
with us.
idea right now.
You guys hear faintly, "Take this, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna stab you with this double-bladed sword!" And you see that the one guy that was doing real well picked up the sword.
That fucking guy. We just see him jump hero style in the air.
No, I literally just keep walking and just middle finger, just I'm out.
How does he do?
I'm out. Nope, fuck this.
He's actually doing really good.
Fuck this. We're going home.
Just accidentally step on
I'm
Toby's
killing
tail.
so many people with this sword! It's so easy to use!
I want to get onto the controls and find where the I can emit the most flames.
You find the turbos that they put in, the nitros, and you hit them, and then you hit the hydraulics, and it kind of
He flies out of the bay. He turns around, crashes right.
fuck you.
All right, so do we?
So you guys get up to the ship,
Okay.
and you walk in. You notice the ship is a pretty simple design. You're not entirely certain of how this is supposed to be, but it's pretty boxy.
Okay.
There's a couple compartments up front that connect to little side passages that you imagine lead downward to where the engines are,
Okay.
upwards to where the other engines are. And then when the front part just leads into a big open area with different lockers, basically, that are similar to the ones you guys saw in the armory, but these are empty. And then benches that have little acceleration chairs that you can click into. And have you ever been around military stuff?
Maybe.
If you want to roll an int check or a knowledge check or anything like that,
Sure.
Can I do a straight in check?
go ahead. But have you ever been really around military stuff?
Never.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so this is just going to be at a negative 2 penalty.
Cool.
11.
Nat 20.
Okay,
Jesus.
so you think to yourself, what would you do in a military ship if you wanted to get on another military ship? You'd probably put a bunch of people into another ship, fly it over, and then latch onto it, and then get out and kill everyone. Kind of like what's happening here, only less haphazardly. And then you realize, oh, this is an assault boat. So, yeah, you guys all know, except for And, who doesn't know because an 11's not enough.
So I, if you don't mind with the nat 20, I look around and I go, all right, Gangal, let's get these doors closed. And can you head up to the piloting station so you can get these things running?
I will try.
Toby's going to sit in the chair.
Also not part of my protocol. But
Toby,
I will
don't
try.
die. Toby,
Close
go
it.
with Ann. See if you can help
Door.
pilot this thing.
Yeah, the ramp like kind of pulls in and then.
I'm going to find the guns real quick.
Don't fire anything.
Oh my God! What is that?
It's coming right at me!
He was 30 yards away from
It's
you.
coming right at us!
Look at Austin Powers and the steamroller. No! No!
Okay. So who wants to go first as to what's going on? Who wants to? Toby, you sit down.
I'm going to find the chair that sits in front of the guns on the
Okay.
assault boat.
So you go up to the cockpit.
Yes.
Okay. So you go up there and you see there's one chair and the guns are on the front of the ship. And the pilot controls the ship and the guns.
Let's do it.
I'm following Toby, and I think we're all going.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
all
gonna
three of
sit.
you go into the cockpit. Gangal, you shut the door. And then a few like fluorescent type lights like blink on as the door closes, keeping it from like being dark inside.
Who knows how to fly this thing?
Oh, I'm going to attempt to.
Okay, so you've got a couple options here. If you
Ooh.
have any knowledge skills, specifically knowledge CAP, you will be able to try to figure out like how this thing works. If you have any piloting skills, it's going to be a much easier check to figure this out.
What's going on?
Alternatively, you can try to look around, see if like they put the keys just hanging from the little.
Gangal, stay down there in case somebody gets in
I'll do
and
a
kill them.
search check
We're
first, and then
deciding
I'll do
who
an
can
intelligence.
fly the
Got it.
ship.
Okay, so what you're searching around?
Sure.
Cool.
Might as
Go
well.
ahead, give me a search.
Yeah, that's a crappy roll. I rolled a 4, so that's a 7. Yeah.
You start to look around, and you go, Well, I think you sit in this chair, and then you probably flip some of these switches.
Yep. Let's do that.
I look at Toby, and I go, Toby, can you find any medical supplies?
I'd love to have some medical supplies.
All right, let's start looking for those.
Okay.
What are we doing again?
I'm
Why we're not
finding a
going?
backpack.
We're gonna move just in case anything comes in. Kill it. Stay there.
Can I like kind of plug into it and see if there's like a user manual or something?
Okay.
Gangal,
go
you
ahead.
are the blade.
Make me a computers.
Oh, that is a nat 20, sir.
Cool.
So with my computer use, it's a 27.
Okay. So you have access to all of the functions that are part of the AI. So you can control the engine output, speed. You can load and unload weapons. You can do all of the things that the computer can do.
Okay.
What the computer cannot do is pilot itself.
Right.
Oh.
At best, it can like hold a course. So you can like tell it to turn on the engines and just fly out. But you would just be going straight if you don't know how to actually pilot this thing. But with this connection, you do have complete control over the ship, and you also gain sort of a series of like basic instructions that have been loaded onto the computer for people to use.
Awesome.
I rolled a natural 20 to find any medical supplies.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We're just no. It's nat 20 everywhere.
Seriously? Okay. Yeah, you needed like not that much. You look under the chair and there's a first aid kit.
We all have green-ish dice.
I
We're
use it on
50%.
myself.
You open it up. There is a full set of the three tubes and then a little plunger thing. Okay, go ahead and roll 2d4. Okay. So you have complete control except for the part where you don't know how to fly.
That's the important part.
So does anyone know how to pilot? I can make it go, but I can't. I can try.
I can try.
Also not part of my programming.
I can try. But I wanna, because I was gonna help Toby look for that stuff.
You see Toby pull out the case as you're talking, and then you turn, and Toby's already he's tied off his arm. It's a very gruesome scene.
Cool. So do I see that there are 3?
Yeah, well, 2.
2 now.
And more gauze and stuff too. So.
Sweet. So I go, Toby, you feeling better?
I do.
Okay. So I take the plunger from you. Are you gonna try to stop me?
By the way, it's the first D4 is health, the second D4 is temporary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am actually
Not that great, I'm sure.
But alive. So I take it and I shout down to Gangal, and I hold
you
it.
have a plunger actually, so you could just take one of the tubes, stick it in.
I do that. It doesn't matter to me. But I take the other 2 cylinders and I put one in the plunger, and I
Drink this.
I look down to Gangal like, remember how this works?
Okay. Are you using both on him or just one?
I only loaded one.
Okay, cool. Well, it's not like a double-barreled shotgun, right?
Yeah.
2 + 4.
Okay. So, you're
Awesome.
I just told
You
I'm
add
awesome
3
at
and you
it.
have 4 temporary.
Yeah.
Kick ass. All right. So I will. I'm actually going to pocket the 3rd one. And I'm gonna do sleight of hands just so no one really notices that.
Good luck.
20, not nat, but 20.
Yeah, anyone want to oppose that?
Seems like you're busy.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, if
You can't see. Oh, fuck.
Nat 20!
Whatever. That's fine. That's fine.
oh wow.
There he is.
I didn't like suspiciously like. I just kind of like put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you see, I just have this image in my head of you holding it, and then it just enters your hand.
Down my sleeve.
Sleight of hand.
Could I have that second one that you just put in your pocket?
Oh my gosh, yes. And I load it and I stick him with it.
You got it right in the eye.
I take the other plunger and I lean for it and I stab him in his wound.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do some.
Get it
Do
in
your-
the spot
do your-
where it's needed, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, yeah, seeing you healing, everybody healing now, I'm gonna just
Okay,
pause
so
and
use
heal
the higher
myself.
of the 2 temporary.
That's a good idea.
How
So
many?
you get back one.
However many you do
However
that.
many touches, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
I can do them forever.
Sweet. You do the thing. So once that's taken care of, is Anne using the pilot chair to be hooked into all this stuff?
And is just kind of kneeling awkwardly with.
I want to climb up.
I was kind of probably in the way, and then I realized I
Climb
couldn't
up,
actually
climb.
fly it, so I moved that.
It's all one.
Oh, good.
Is it all one thing?
Yeah, there's in the back. There's little compartments.
Oh, see, I thought it was up.
Oh, so he's just in the back of the.
Yeah, I thought it was up.
So he's right there. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining.
You
were
do
imagining the same
notice
thing.
that there are weird little ladder things, and you suspect that this is knowing that it's an assault ship, there's probably a boarding part of the ship that cuts into the side, and then you would go down the ladder to then go in through that little hole.
Cool. So I'm just gonna sit up there with everybody else.
So I sit in the pilot's chair and I'm gonna try to figure out Anne said that they can make it go, just need a pilot.
Yep.
I will attempt to do that and I say let's go.
Okay, you grab hold of the stick and you're like, oh, this is weird. And then you put your hand on this thing and then realize you're probably not going to need the throttle because Anne is controlling that. And then you're going to make...
I'm gonna turn it on.
Yeah, so you automatically have control. You are going to get a +3 because of Anne's complete control of the system. So,
+3 to what?
So piloting.
Okay.
If you don't have that, it's just a straight dex check.
Straight dex?
Yep.
Okay, so piloting dex plus 3. That is a 21.
Okay.
Whew.
So you are able to get the hang of it pretty quickly. You're not like doing any complex maneuvers, but A.N.D enables the repulsor lifts and pulls out the landing gear. The display in front of you like sparkles to life, and you see like a 360-degree view around the ship.
Whoa, nice.
The rest of you can't see this. This is like a projection
Yep.
that's beaming directly.
Before
into
we
the-
leave,
Set them on fire.
So you're able to lift up, and you feel like you can get out through the hangar bay shields pretty easily.
Cool. I'm going with it, and I'm trusting And to not let us die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to buckle into one of those seats real
Good call.
quick.
So you start accelerating,
Mm.
and you go out of the field, and you can see the fighting still going on, and then like a second explosion is the other ship that's not like the ornate one.
I shout out, everybody hold on!
And
I'm holding.
you enter
He just grabs onto the
space,
seat.
and for a moment it is like silent and peaceful,
Mhm.
and then you
And then
clear the
out-
shadow of the ship, and you see just a buzzing swarm
Oh,
of
God.
these tiny little fighter craft still like crawling all over the ship, just shooting with their tiny little munitions all over the place.
Warp
Um,
speed.
But the benefit is that they haven't paid attention to you yet, because they're still trying to track down all the escape pods and things that have been heading for the nearby colony.
So then I will see all this and to the best of my ability try to make us as inconspicuous as possible, almost like we're drifting.
With your 21, you've managed that pretty effectively.
Oh man, he's got maneuvers. He's going slightly to the left.
Lazily to the left, yeah.
You see that now that you've cleared the ship a little bit, you see that one attached to the ship that you haven't seen the outside of yet, you've only seen the schematics, is another slightly smaller ship that has basically latched onto the side of it.
Oh wow.
And you suspect that this is where a lot of the more like advanced troops you ran into in this last fight maybe came from. And you see that it is slowly listing as the two of them are connected, and more like little flares of light come out of the ship that you guys just left. Some of them are small, and you suspect they are the escape pods that were being sent out earlier. Some of which are immediately shot to pieces by the various flying little dots in the sky. Some of them are explosions from what you're assuming are structural damage to the systems of the ship. You see other similar ships, like the ones that are the one that's latched on, sort of floating in the back drop of space. And
Yeah.
you are aware that this system has a jump-capable drive.
Okay, cool. That was just what I was going to
It's
ask.
not a great one. It's only going to get you to close-range systems.
That's okay.
Because this ship is not actually meant for this sort of thing.
All right.
But it can.
Oh, we're going to use
If
shit.
you have any navigational skills, now would be the time. Your sensors give you a star map of the area. The ship came with that. You have access to that. And I would show you, but I don't have a printout.
Okay.
Is it on the thing?
Yeah, it's right here. But it honestly is not super helpful for you guys just yet. But eventually.
I should have put one on.
All right. So
It's pretty low quality, unfortunately. This one came out kind of crappy. We might redo it sometime in the future and make it a little sharper.
do we need to care about any of these people?
No.
No. What? No.
What? No.
All right.
Wow, Toby just A-okay with
Change
abandoning
our
all
tone.
these people.
Good to know.
I just want to get out of the fight.
And yeah, if we don't need to care about any of these people, let's just go for it.
What do you mean go for it? What are you doing?
Goodbye.
Well, we
terrible
should leave.
memories.
Yeah, we're doing that. What are you talking about?
Leave quicker.
We could leave much more quickly than this.
We should have left like
Slow
3
drift.
hours ago.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to drive.
Oh, if we don't care about these people, we can just jump.
Jump. Jump. Jump.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jump.
Just gonna go for it. Just go for it.
it.
Okay. So
Everybody hang on to
Do
something.
you have navigations at all?
Don't even think that's a skill.
Well, there should be some sort
It's
of
it is
astro-navigation.
it's
or-
it is astronavigation.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
yep, there
it's
it
a
is.
knowledge
There it is.
skill.
No, it's not a class skill though.
Okay. So then it's just going to be straight up int.
Okay.
And normally you would get a penalty because you're connected to the ship's computer. You do not.
Yay.
Can I assist?
You can try, but you will be doing it at a penalty. So that's going to be an int check at
Okay.
like a -1, basically.
Done.
What's that? 11.
That's a 1 not nat.
Okay.
Just saying.
You are unable to assist.
Okay.
Know nothing about
I don't.
astro-navigation.
I have nope.
You start to try, and then the ship veers slightly to the right, and you're like, oh, no, keep veering to the left. So, with an 11 and a star chart, you are able to plot a course to a nearby system. You're not really sure where it is
It's a
in
system.
reference to the rest of the galaxy,
Ah.
but you know that it is a place. And so you input the coordinates, set the proper vectors, and like send them up to your screen, and you see like a set of little markers show up on your display that point you where you need to start heading, so you can make this jump.
Okay. And I do so.
You veer more so to the left.
left is my bag, man.
You got left. What's the other one? Right. That one I don't got.
I'm not too good at that one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep circling.
Going left around the universe.
Yeah, right.
Which Carlin bet. So
Hell
you,
yeah.
you follow the waypoint, and as it gets closer, the computer actually takes over. This is one of the automatic functions that it has.
Nice.
And so as you get to the point, you see the stars start to vibrate and shake in front of you before slowly just stretching out into eternal lines that cross right past you. And then the cameras all fade, and you're back in the cockpit. And now you just have the viewport in front of you that is just onrushing lights and crazy effects as you soar off into jump space.
Sweet.
And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
All right.
We made it. Got off that. Awful.
So, since you have
Yeah.
complete knowledge of this ship, let me tell you
Yeah,
what
what's
you
all
know.
up with that?
Real fun.
So, the ship that you guys
Hey,
have
nobody
stolen-
died.
I was
Nobody
almost-
important.
Actually,
No, nobody on our side.
nobody on your side died in that exchange. Yeah. I mean, and one of them became like practically a PC. He picked up that sword and just. I honestly had also forgotten about that sword.
We're gonna meet that guy's son like 3 years from now. Just like my dad did everything he could to save you, and you left him.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna punch the kid.
My dad looked into the records and he realized there's no weird goo people that work for our nation. Come on.
Snap his neck!
Kush
So, the ship that you are flying is known as a tavern galley. Not the food kind, the boat kind.
Ooh.
So it's a medium-sized ship, which is to say that in terms of scale for ships, which the system we use for space combat and flying is totally different than what we use for the regular scale. It's all a lot bigger. So medium-sized ships are kind of like medium-sized characters. But the main thing to keep in mind is that they're big enough for a group of people to inhabit. In this case, since this is an assault boat, there aren't bunks or anything in this ship. It's not really meant for long-term habitation. But it does have some nice features. For one, it's pretty fast. It's comparable to a fighter, but not quite as fast. It's got some good shields on it, and they recharge pretty quickly, which means that if you're capable enough, you might avoid taking too much damage. Although it's not very maneuverable, so odds are if someone's taking shots at you, they're probably gonna hit.
And it has med kits.
Yeah, it's a med kit.
Not anymore.
Mhm.
You took everything.
Toby was sore.
The other
Oh,
thing you're
I'm
aware
sure
of
Toby
is
was.
that the ship has
How
a
many did you
claw on the bottom of it that you can use to latch on to larger ships.
Oh.
And on that claw is what's called an arc welder, which basically is just a heat torch that can cut holes in ships that you can then use to.
Did we just find our pirate ship?
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we became space
finally,
pirates.
We need a better.
Brought to you by
ship.
Arby.
Finally, the ship on the front has a autocannon, which is like a bigger version of the guns you guys were using. It's dual linked, so it's got a little easier time to hit some stuff and do some damage. But as far as weapons go, it's pretty low grade for space stuff. But still do some hurting if you hit it. Since it's front mounted, you have to actually get behind stuff to hit them.
Alright, well, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's what you guys have. So we're going to see what happens next time when we go flying into this unknown system. Hopefully, some stuff might be there. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Hopefully
we'll make
so,
it.
I'm honestly surprised you guys made it through because that fight
Yeah, I didn't
looked
think
like
that
it
was
was
gonna...
going real dark for a little bit.
Yeah, it was
there.
rough, man.
I was already prepared.
You know, we
This is my backup.
We know our
You
roles.
die and your next character just tears out of your chest.
That's alien.
We know what we're good at.
Just a plan.
Yeah.
And I kind of got a sense of what you were going at.
Oh, so you got one
You're
of
like,
the
hey, Gangal. I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured.
Alright.
Yeah.
You were
What
a
have you
toxic car
guys
the
learned
entire
today?
time.
What I feel like there's been some lessons that might have been learned. You know what?
No,
What? No, you learned nothing.
I've learned nothing.
You haven't learned anything. This is the second time you've almost died. You haven't learned anything.
Yeah, I tried to get armor. There's no armor, so we're gonna get some armor at some point.
Fair enough.
That's
Toby, fucking Ryan. What about you?
Med kits are awesome.
Okay. You took a lot of lives today for the first time.
I feel pretty proud.
Your father is definitely proud, except for the part where you cast flare. Froman, what about you, buddy?
Unexpected friends in unlikely places.
From where you can see your friends.
Is that like from a cue card you have?
It's fortune
No.
Nope.
No, I mean like I think that D&D wise, I mean like we did not build like a oh, I'm gonna do this and you can do this and we'll balance that. We did not do that.
No.
Everybody just kind of built
We just did a thing and we were just like, let's see what comes together. And this is not bad. Like we've got some balance unexpectedly.
There was one weak link, but that
The healer?
that link got.
Yeah, that single link of a slug that got crushed by a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to come back as a bard.
Let's wait to kill off your
now I'm
first
thinking
character.
about it. I
Listen,
know, right?
So you guys made it out of the hellhole that was the ship. Like, honestly, at this point, the difficulty to some extent is up to you guys. You know, there's some, not gonna lie, there's a lot of danger out there in the galaxy. But how you guys play it is up to you. You got a ship. If you keep it well maintained, you might actually be able to get places.
Hey,
You've got a chance here.
hey.
So, well, I couldn't be prouder.
we finally got the introduction.
Blind hope, man. Blind hope.
We got out of the section of the game that I thought would take maybe 2 sessions.
10 hours in. There we go.
Yeah.
We finally did it.
So,
Well,
Yeah.
it's like
Ryan is always a resource hog.
well, not
Yeah.
Every game.
Nobody wants a gun. The only person that asked for a gun dropped it
Hey,
instantly.
if you're talking about resource hog, like I've got a sling full of stuff.
You have a shit ton
I've
of
honestly
tongs.
forgotten about all the stuff you're carrying there. I know you got tools and parts. That's about it. Like,
Everybody needs a sweeper, man. Saying.
Sweet.
yeah. It really
And I'm
swept
melee.
right over that double-bladed sword. Just.
Yeah, I forgot. I
Oh,
forgot.
man.
Sweet potato.
All right. Well, that, my friends, is another episode of Saving Throw. Thank you very much for watching, and tune in not next Sunday, but the Sunday afterwards for our continuing adventures of
Gangal Trualchemist.
Fucking Ryan.
From an 8.
Nihilism Raptor.
Thank you very much, guys. Keep living that couch life.